Man, I'm thinking we're back for another season of Frame Perfect, baby.
Season 3. 2026, guys.
Season 4, actually.
Is it 4?
It is 4.
Oh, damn. I'm not even keeping track now. God damn. Holy shit. 26, man. We're doing this 2 years. Isn't that crazy?
2 years of Frame Perfect,
Doesn't that put
baby.
things in perspective?
We're so back.
Holy moly. And, yeah. We're coming on off the heels of the Game Awards, Christmas break, you know, spending time with the family, getting cozy. I, for one, did not really cozy up. I'm a little, you know, isolated out here in my frozen wasteland that is the land of Alberta. But I know you spent a lot of time. You were out with the gang.
I was in the frozen wasteland of Ontario, which was equally frozen, if not more so, and miserable to drive around in. I was like the worst, unbelievable weather I've ever seen, and the people out there are goddamn animals. They almost killed us. They ate us alive, and we barely got out intact. But I got a little bit of time to just chill out and played a couple games, and mostly had some time with my little miniatures to pay my little Warhammer fellers, and that was nice. I enjoyed that. Read some books.
We lost him. He's a Warhammer guy now.
I'm all in. I'm all in.
He's all in. You see it. You can see it in the frame, man. It's right there.
They're all lined up, and I'm just like
shit.
totally enamored. I had a 12-hour sesh the other day, and I was like, "Oh, it's like we're in." It was like the kind of thing where I looked at my watch. I'm like, "Has it been 12 hours that I've been doing this?" Like, holy shit! But it was that much fun. It was great.
Damn,
a little
that's
tournament,
cool, man. Did you? So you finished? I presume
we
the tournament.
We did 2 games. Yeah. So like it was 2 games happening at the same time. But it was just like it went on forever, and we were just min-maxing or calculating every single rule and line, and just trying to get down there and use the laser pointer. And I was like, I love this shit, man.
Oh yeah, just a really a good time to sort of just let that saturated nerdiness come out, just go
perfect.
all in, baby. Oh yeah, it's like it's like evaluating framing times, I guess, in like a fighting game, for example. It's like,
and I learned the biggest thing I learned as you highlighted just before this, that's like I'm really bad at that. I don't think I'm very good at this in general. I love this game, but I'm terrible at Kill Team. I'm so bad at that. And you were like, yeah, I think those same things that you're having trouble with in Kill Team, you're bad at in fighting games too. I'm like, yeah, I think that's right. I don't think I'm very good at thinking ahead.
Yeah, you have a linear path. Linear path of thinking. Yeah, when it comes to like, it's like a very aggressive and very like, yeah. So
it's surely my superior speed will win over the advanced intellect in a strategy game.
He'll just think faster.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like I moved my guy quicker, so that means I have put them on. Oh no, you were thinking about that. Okay, you've got me now. I'm dead.
Okay. Right. There's layers. It's like an onion, man.
We're peeling back so many delicious layers of this onion that is Warhammer, and there's a bunch too. They got some cool announcements, lots that we'll get to, and I didn't play as many games. I finished a couple over I literally just finished like a big one that we'll talk about. But what about you, man? What you been playing over the holidays?
Ooh, God. Okay, so guys, now I'm a PC gamer. I've ascended to the hallowed halls of PC gaming. What a glorious experience!
Welcome.
Oh, holy shit!
Feels so good.
My
and
God.
you were popping off this holiday season. It was kind of scary seeing your Steam carts.
Yeah. Man, honestly, I was just like, if it's under $10 and it's like something I'm like even a little bit interested in,
it's like it's free at that point.
I'm buying that shit, man. Dude, when you see these games for like, 90 off, it's I can't say no.
It's
man.
like they're paying you to play it at that point. It's like, why wouldn't I do it?
Yeah, I mean, and I feel like, maybe this is something people you can relate to, but man, I even bought, you know what's funny actually, because I was looking through your wish list, or no, your game library, sorry.
Right.
Because I don't know, why was I looking through that? Well, one, you have a lot of games, which I was like, holy shit.
I've been doing this for 10. I've been doing this for like 11 years or something. So I just rack them up, and I got.
So I was just like enamored by that.
Yeah.
But I was also like, wow, this will be good inspo because we have pretty similar taste. And so I even bought like Serious Sam. I don't really know much of anything about that.
Those are fun.
I haven't touched it yet, but I'm like, all right. I know this game. I've heard of it. I'm gonna buy it. It was really cheap.
If
so I bought
if
it.
you like those style of shooters, I think you'll really click with those for sure. Yeah, they're fun.
And that's cool. And then Pathologic, I'm like, I've heard of this.
Oh yes, I've played it.
I don't know
It's
much about it.
Yeah, they're very weird. It's undoubtedly very weird. I heard 2 was a big polarizing hit, but I'm not really sure anything about it. I don't know anything about it.
I see. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I just like if it was like under $5, it's like no brainer.
Why not?
If it was like $10, I like kind of thought about it. Then I'm like, nah. I got Command and Conquer, man.
Ooh, which
like,
ones?
It was like $3 for the whole series. I think
the whole series. Oh my god.
Yeah, like every one of them, I think. Which is like, how can I say no to that?
That's
man?
That's like, pretty damn good. Have you ever played any of them before?
No, I haven't.
And you're like a big RTS guy. This is
I like
a huge
RTS.
blind spot.
I like RTS a lot. Yeah.
This is one of the only RTS that I've actually played extensively is 3, which is Tiberium Wars. I love that game, man. We should absolutely roll some of that. It's super fun.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I was like, can't say no to that.
And then you can see how everything went wrong with 4. It was pretty tough to watch.
Which I guess we'll get into that. But Dawn of War 4, super. I'm right? Excited. I mean, they just announced that, I think.
Yeah.
Was that at the Game Awards?
That was a little bit after. That was like the 25th anniversary event. And yeah, that's huge. I'm excited.
Huge. And damn, I'm so excited to get into that. But anyways, I'm not going to go through the whole list here. But yeah,
what did you actually end up playing of the 10,000 games that you bought?
Yes. Dude, I'm like, I had to be like, no, I cannot. Yeah. I cannot get more. Dead Space was on sale for $10. I was like, no. I can't do this because I already have like 400 plus hours of fucking game ahead of me.
Yeah, 100%.
I can't do it. What did I end up playing? Well, I think the one finally like what was my favorite. It's gonna be a tie. You know what? Okay, I think this one was probably my favorite one, which is Trepang 2. You know this game?
I am very aware of Trepang. Yes, that was probably a great thing to kind of break the rig in with too. Like it feels so smooth. I bet,
buddy, man. 200. I have a 240 hertz display and 4K, and it runs like butter, man.
Okay,
max those frames out, 240 frames. And you know what? I wasn't convinced that the frames really mattered. And generally, like I'm not losing my mind over frames or whatnot. Not like I'm trying to max out image quality when I'm playing like, KCD or whatever, KCD or Cyberpunk. But dude, there is like I felt like I don't know, how do I describe this? Like truly, the response time when you're going from 60 to 240, I'm like, I don't know. It's insane.
You feel
it's
it tangibly, and I hate that my other frame of reference for that is Metroid Prime 4, which we'll get into, which also was running at like 120 FPS. And I'm like, God, it does make all the difference for your ability to react to things and feel that smoothness. If you can get it up there, like it feels otherworldly. And Trepang, with the extensive slow-mo, I know is probably like a lock for like the smoothest feeling experience in video games.
Lord, dude, I have to say, man, Trepang. I mean, I knew I came into it thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna like this. I like Doom. I like boomer shooters quite a lot. The fast-paced, twitchy kind of stuff.
I thought it was more like Fear in terms of pacing.
It is like Fear. Yeah, it is like Fear. But it's like Fear, Doom, and Titanfall had a baby.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why. Dude, you listen to the soundtrack.
I have never heard it.
It's straight up just a Doom soundtrack.
Okay,
it sounds exactly like Doom. I mean,
like electronic rock kind of,
like an industrial metal kind of deal.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like very clearly inspired. Yeah. Very, very clearly inspired by that. Like that's 100% what they were going for, and it's awesome. It's really good. I wouldn't say it, has like the highs of, the actual Doom soundtrack, but
sure.
it's good. It hits that, like, right, that mindset, and then. I have never been so in love with a slide mechanic in a game before. Like, I know Titanfall has this kind of stuff. But though, I don't know. I mean, Titanfall's really good. Don't get me wrong, of course. I never beat the campaign, so I guess I can't really, say with 100%. I know it's shameful.
For shame.
But, man, this slide is just like, it's so quick. It's so, like, fast.
It does carry your momentum forward? Is that the idea?
Well... I don't know. It does, yeah. So like when you slide and jump, the momentum does carry.
Nice.
And, like you get a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I don't know I know in like Titanfall you can do those like crazy sliding around the map shit.
In that game it actually like accelerates you if you do like a time jump out of it. If you're able to kind of like maintain that momentum and then get onto a wall or whatever, you can keep it going forward and accelerate. So I would assume in Trepang you can't like do that perpetually until you're like going Titanfall speed. Yeah.
Right, and then the maps are not that big. Maybe you can. I don't know, because that's like tech. I didn't really explore that. But
is it like mission based as well too? Like what's the actual game structure?
It is mission-based, yeah. And on that note, so my only problem with the game, it is very short. I got it on sale, though. So I got it on sale for like $12. For that price, it is an absolute, like, if it was on sale right now, I would tell you got to buy it right now at that price. Like, it's up there with, like, one of my favorite shooting games, it's a game that has, like, convinced me that slow-mo is, like, the coolest shit ever. And the slide. Like, just... And the thing with the slide, right? You slide into these guys, and they fly. They literally fly. They ragdoll all over the place, man. Like literally, it's comical. It's awesome. It's so great.
The equivalent of like the Dark Messiah kick, which is just like the second it touches someone, they just obliterate into ragdoll. Is that kind of the idea? Like the power fantasy of that? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know what that looks like exactly.
But the fact they just ragdoll and like they're completely bowling pins for you to just bowl through.
That's exactly what it is. Yes, you literally they fly. They literally just go like it's insane. It's comical. But then when you do that and then you do the slow mo and you fucking clip them in the head.
Like wow, yeah, okay. I see the feel. Yeah.
Oh, it's so peak. It's so fast paced and so energetic and it's oh my god, dude. Like I honestly like as far as like core. Maybe this is recency bias. Maybe. I don't know. But if we're talking like just straight up gameplay, how it feels, I think it might be my favorite. I'm not going to lie. Like I like it more than Doom. And, I love Doom.
Damn.
But it feels amazing, And I haven't played Fear.
You love it, man. It's fantastic.
I actually bought it because I saw there was a collection. You have the collection. I saw it in your games.
Yeah.
So
I've never played. I played. Oh god, 3 is the co-op one. 2 is the one I've only played a little bit of. I think one is amazing though. I played it back on the 360, and then I loved playing it on PC with that huge upgrade. It still holds up amazing. You'll.
Yeah.
It's 110% your kind of game.
100%. Yeah, it looks awesome, but I can tell. Like I definitely will like it, but it doesn't have that same speed. I can tell because it's it's very. There's no slide mechanic. It's
more in the line of like the Half-Life kind of era of shooters for sure. Yeah,
and that's not like a slight. It's just that the feeling I got from the slide and and it has like this awesome thing. Like you can slide into them and then you grab them straight out of the air.
Oh, cool.
And then you attach a grenade and you throw that back. God. It's so fucking awesome.
That's fantastic. All
and initially, like for example, the guns are like the spread on them is crazy. Like you can't really effectively accurately aim. I mean, you can sort of, but. And initially, I was like, "Man, this feels really weird. Like it's super chaotic." Yeah, you kind of have to see it to really know what I'm talking about here. But at the end of it, I was like, "Dude, this feels insane." Like,
like you were mastering like you got better at it over the course of it, or?
Well, I mean, of course I got better at it, but it's more like in terms of like how it felt. To be in this like absolute bullet storm, like because like your bullets are just like I don't know. You have to feel it. You got to experience it, but it was amazing. Just like
I would imagine the 4K 240 hertz probably goes a long way to making that feel pretty good.
Well, yeah. I mean, the 240 hertz probably goes a long way for sure. I don't know. Maybe I gotta like downscale it just to know what that's like.
Yeah. See, you see what everyone else is experiencing now. Exactly. You're like, this was like the best thing I ever played. I'm like, yeah, it's like it was all right. I don't know. And it's just like that picture perfect definition of the guy with like the beautiful Minecraft modded world. It's like, dude, it's the most beautiful thing ever. It's like, yeah, man, it's awesome. It's just like depth of field, like 3 feet ahead of them there, like.
For sure, yeah, I know what you're saying. I know. I mean, don't get me wrong. That did actually enhance the experience a ton. Like, it felt incredible to control. Like, I've never felt that in a game before. So, it was a massive upgrade for me, right? To actually utilize the monitor, like its full capacity. It's crazy. But yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I mean, you would love it, no doubt. And I really want you to play it. The only gripe I have with it is pretty short. It has 5 campaign missions, or no, sorry, I think it's 7 maybe. there's four or five side missions, and they're maybe like 30 minutes, an hour long, so it's like a 7-hour game.
Okay.
But there is a survival mode that I did play around with a little bit, and it's pretty fun.
Okay, like kind of just like hold out as long as you can thing?
Yeah, like a horde mode kind of deal. But you
fun.
like you do it's kind of weird how they structure it. So well, maybe I won't get too into the weeds, but basically you do jump through different levels, so it does change the like you get it it's sort of like I was gonna say roguelike, but it's not like that at all.
I'm kind of picturing like the mercenaries from like Resident Evil, kind of. Is that sort of the idea?
Kind of. It's like that, I guess, but if you went through different levels,
like moving you through different space. Okay, yeah. Rather than like planning you on one consistently.
Yeah, like one map, because the mercenaries is just one map.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds awesome. Like do you think it'll run good on my rig, or does it require like a lot?
Yeah,
it looks pretty good.
I mean, no, it's a good looking game, but honestly, I don't think it's like that high fidelity.
Okay.
It's and you like, I don't know, maybe not 4K, but certainly you could definitely get it running. Like,
cool.
I feel like there was a lot of headroom for me there. I don't think I was like straining my GPU or anything.
I'll throw it on the old wish list there, because I've always kept an eye on it, but I didn't realize it was that good. And I see there's like some crazy side,
for me, man.
Stuff like
there's a blade one. There's you get to do samurai shit. I didn't get that. I bought the survival mode. I don't know if there's gonna be any more content for this, but I mean, look, as far as I'm concerned, like on sale for 8 hours or whatever, like. So Metal Eden has slow-mo, right? And I thought it was fun there, but this game was like, oh, I'm like, this is peak. This is actually fucking peak.
It looks awesome.
Unbelievable, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's up there. Like, I think from like moment to moment gameplay wise, it probably is like it's up there with like Resident Evil 4.
Damn.
You know
Okay. That's the phrase we're all right. That's great.
Like, I was like, this feels unbelievably fun.
This is getting cemented in like the top 10 is what I'm hearing for you.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, in terms I don't know, like as like, I don't know if
in terms of sheer gameplay, it sounds like.
In terms of like sheer momentum of gameplay, I don't know if I put it in like the top 10 of all time.
I would assume like story and atmosphere, and maybe like those kind of design elements are maybe on the lighter side in this one.
Yeah, I mean they're not quite as top tier and peak as like if we're gonna talk like overall quality compared to like, I don't know, even RE4. Like RE4 is by certainly a much better game in that sense. But moment to moment gameplay, I was like, this feels insanely amazing. I was just like having a blast. I mean, it could be recency bias, I don't know, but man, I was in love.
Maybe
I
we'll
would so highly recommend
for a little bit. Let's see how we feel after a little bit of time there. Because do you think you'll go back to it and like do some of the survival?
I mean,
and,
I'm talking about it, and I want to play.
Yeah. Are there higher difficulties you could rock too?
Yes. Oh, and in fact, it gets like actually insane, like unfair hard. So
okay.
If you're that kind of person that wants to min-max this stuff and get a little crazy about it, then yeah, there's definitely that sort of depth, I guess.
Cool.
But for me, the moment-to-moment gameplay, like honestly, one of the best shotguns I've ever experienced in a game. Just it feels insane.
Did I see it's a SPAS 12? Am I correct in saying? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. It is a good game.
Yeah.
You could have just said that right off the bat.
Oh yeah.
Obviously,
is that the shotgun?
That's the gun.
Yeah, that's the shotgun of all time.
Yeah. I literally just like subconsciously Googled SPAS 12 games because I'm like, what are all the good SPAS 12s in video games? I'm thinking like Left 4 Dead 2, Fear has one of the best ones of all time. Half-Life, like it's just like when you say shotgun, because you know what it is? It's the fact that it's in Half-Life, because that source feeling shotgun is so definitive to me that I'm like, that's what a shotgun should feel like across the board in pretty much everything. It's just like if you have that in your game, it's like I feel like all right. So we got some new additions to the rule: slow-mo, SPAS 12s, sliding, hook shots, jetpacks.
Yeah. I mean,
these are the things, right?
You just can't go wrong. Yeah, you just like you add this to a game, it's immediately way better.
Wall running.
Yeah.
Wall running was the other big one.
100% wall running. Yeah. A dash?
Or like I was just like all the fun mobility mechanics, like a diving mechanic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like momentum based.
Yes.
Like accelerating momentum. That shit.
Yeah.
It goes hard, man.
We'll have to make the definitive frame
a tier list?
game mechanics tier list.
Yeah. That'd be kind of fun. I like that.
That'd be good.
Like that. Yeah, man.
What else we got on the menu?
I am a slide enjoyer now, guys.
That's true.
Slide pilled and slow mo pilled.
Thoroughly slide pilled. Yeah, fear should be the next on the menu. I feel like then.
I'm feeling it.
Max Payne. You've never played those as well.
Oh, I have never played Max Payne. Yes, and that definitely would be up there. Well, we'll see, but it taps into that same thing.
Because they got the slow mo and they got the good story, and it's like it all comes together so good.
Ooh, yeah, that's got to be on the bucket list for sure.
Well, they got the remake coming up too, so maybe you could just.
I know,
with those,
I know.
Right?
I know. I'm keen on that for sure. But yeah, man. I mean, I definitely played a lot more games. But what's going on, man? What do you do?
What else we go? All right. Let's get into the big one, I guess. I just finished Metroid Prime 4 like minutes ago.
Oh, just finished it?
I got 99% scan completion.
What did you miss?
99% item completion and 96% scan completion. I have no idea what I missed. I literally checked off every single box that I thought I saw. So it was like maybe it was one of like the intro sequence or some shit. I don't even know, man.
Brutal.
Anyway, it's okay. I definitely when we had our last chat about it, I was definitely at the best part in the game for sure, and it was kind of all downhill from there.
Ooh,
Tough to see.
There it is. Tough to see. There it fucking is, eh?
It was really hard to and you know what? I met up with our good man Kelly Jelly over the holidays, and we had a great time. We played some Kirby Air Riders together, played some Smash Bros, and played some Metroid Prime, and you know, the guy's the #1 Nintendo fan that you and I have ever known in our entire life, and I was just like, hey man, so like, how about that Metroid Prime 4? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
If Kelly Jelly doesn't love it, then it's like, damn, they fucked up. You know
We're cooked. We're cooked, gang.
So I mean, it was like he was also at the worst part in the game, which I had just completed like the night before, and I wanted to see him go through it to be like, so what do you think? And there's like, I do agree, it's like got the highest highs and the lowest lows of any Metroid Prime game. That being said, it's definitely the worst one. Like, without a question. No doubt. It's the least inspired, the most, like,
shit.
What's the opposite of well-rounded? Like, it's so jank in some places and so good in others, and the production value is so high for things like the Galactic Federation dudes, but at the same time, it's, like, missing production value in, like, basic things like world design and having, like, an engaging open world to play with. I don't know, man.
That's
tough to see.
You know, I have to say, because when you were talking about it, I was like a little bit hopeful. Maybe it's like, you know, maybe people are just, you know, poo-pooing it for no reason, right? You know, they're like, oh, it's been, you know, we've been waiting for it for so long. Maybe it can never live up to the hype, but
it's a little bit of that. It's a little bit of that for sure. I think it's that like, with the expectations of the 8 years, that people expected a lot more than what we got, which was a game from 8 years ago, and that they just committed to making over the course of 8 years. And that's the most damning thing about it. It's like, this was, in theory, the original vision, but even if this was, and they fully developed the original vision from 8 years ago, how could it be so vapid and devoid of meaningful space and content with the open world? And there's a part at the very end where, like, you activate a gate and you can see all the little crystals from each area, like, lined up one after another. And there's 3 blatantly missing spaces for other areas that you would get the keys from. And it just feels like the game is, like, screaming at you, like, we didn't finish it. And it's just like, you had so long. Because, like,
no way.
Like, when we tuned in last time on Frame Perfect, I had just completed the 3rd area. And there's 5 in the game total. The 4th area is barely an area. It's mostly an escort mission that is relatively linear. The 5th area is not an area, and it's a linear gauntlet of combat, which is non-stop fighting of one enemy type. And then, at that point, I was feeling like so down on the game that I'm like, if I end the game right now, I'm actually gonna feel like this is like a 6 out of 10 game. And then I went and I did all of the little finding all the loot that I could. You do the scout bots, which highlight all of the, like the missing items that you haven't found. So they make it relatively easy to go for 100%, so I'm not sure how I missed the last 1% that I didn't get. But so I just did like the last couple puzzles to go and get the remaining items. There's no reason to get them in this game, unlike Metroid Dread, which has difficulty which actually necessitates getting hundreds of missiles and E-tanks and stuff like that. This game's a cakewalk, so I at no point was like, oh, thank God, another 5 missiles. Oh, thank God, another 10 ammo for my other energy shots. I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna be fine either way, no matter what. So that was all a bummer. And then like the puzzles for some of the final items were good, and they kind of I'd say they like bumped my enjoyment back up like another point there. And then the ending is just like a mess. It's so abrupt. And they relegate the most important cutscene. You get like flashes of it throughout the game as though like it's being beamed into your brain telepathically, and you get little snippets of it. But you know how you unlock the full thing? Either you 100% the game, or you buy the Silux amiibo. And
the OST, right? Is that
No, that's how you get the the soundtrack for the desert is the Viola one. To get Silux's backstory, you gotta swipe your credit card.
What?
To get backstory, swipe your credit card.
To get lore?
It's crazy, yeah. To get the main reason for why Silux hates Samus.
What?
Or get 100%
the whole motivation of the quote unquote primary antagonist. And by the way, I'm curious actually. I feel like I'm unfortunately probably not going to play this game, so I'm curious how exactly do they tie this up with him? Because my understanding is that he's kind of thrown in there, and
he's a non-antagonist. He barely shows up, and multiple times when he appears, they psych you out and they say "fuck you." That's not actually him, and you're like, "What?
What? Why?"
So he wasn't here the whole time?
Was he not actually?
He shows up at the very end. And to be fair, his voice actor is actually fucking kick-ass.
Oh, okay.
He sounds sick as fuck. And as someone who was like a big Hunters fan, I was very disappointed that throughout the game, you don't get to see him do a lot of Silux stuff, because he was one of my favorite characters to play while playing Hunters. And they do whip out a little bit of it at the finale. They put a big production value into the final duel, which was cool. They do like lock in, and they say, all right, we're not going to let the Galactic Federation guys that are totally polarizing ruin this for you. You do get drawn into a juicy one-on-one with Silux for the finale. And it was good. It was fine. I liked it. But man, they leave it pretty like, we'll see you next time. And I'm like, that's a lot of confidence for what this game delivered. I'm like, that's bold to be like, yeah, sequel bait. And I'm like, we're lucky if we're gonna see another Metroid Prime in 10 years, man. I don't know.
There's no shot, man.
We'll see. I think it was one of the best selling ones.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, maybe there's something. Maybe they'll wait another 10 years just to build up the damn hype again. Who knows?
My only silver lining is like maybe Retro Studios is now outfitted and equipped to make more Metroid Prime games, and that's why this one suffers, because they weren't ready to take this into their hands.
I think it is truly, I guess, a product of development hell. They were working on the game, probably from 8 years ago or whatever, right? Or
Bandai Namco had that original idea for the open world thing, and then they handed that over to Retro, and they said, make it work. And they're like, over the course of development, they're like, the attitude towards Breath of the Wild likes is rapidly changing. Maybe we should change course. And they were locked in. They had to make this one.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Game development is just so nuts. It's like, you just can't know what's going to be. I mean, and then frankly, this game would feel, I don't know, would it feel dated back then? It's hard to say, right? Like if it came out then, I don't know.
If it was alongside like Breath of the Wild and stuff, I still think it would feel really rough. Like it just doesn't feel as densely packed as a game like that, which is it's clearly drawing inspiration from. So it's like, why even try to do the big open world hub connecting everything when it's so empty and just there's nothing to see or do?
Brutal, man. Did you have to do the whole crystal hunt at the end there?
No, I had paced it out and done it the whole way actually, so it was no problem at all for me. But yeah, I can see how if you're in that scenario that our good friend Shillup was, where like you see that you just ignore it the whole game and then you get hit at the very end. That would be such a fucking slap to the face. But I paced it out. I did all the green crystals and stuff all the way through, so I think I clocked in about 15, 16 hours with the game total. And like I said, I almost completed it 100%. I don't know if I'll play it again. I'd kind of rather just replay Prime 1, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not a great sign.
Good. Yeah.
So, that's tough, man.
Yeah, that's rough. Hey, I mean, you know, that's been sort of the discourse. That's kind of what vibe is, and I guess even old Bert is on the same bandwagon there.
I wanted to believe so hard, man. And there is a point in the game when it's like, oh, we're kind of doing Metroid Prime right now. There's a couple of puzzles. It's a little bit more complex in terms of level design, and then it just never really delivers on that again the whole rest of the game, which is like, wow, that's crazy that we're not doing this.
It makes you think, eh? It really makes you think.
Really makes you think. Whoa.
What happened, man?
What happened? What happened?
Shit. And you just finished that, like, right
like
now.
An hour ago, yeah.
Shit, eh? How cool would it have been if it was like a Dark Samus, you know, an Echoes kind of deal, right?
There were so many opportunities, dude.
It was there.
Things they could have done.
It's right there.
I guess, like, minor spoilers for Metroid Prime 4, not that we've already not got into it, but, like, there's this whole notion that amongst the Lamorn, the Chosen One is the one that's going to come and fix their problem. They exploit green energy. They use green energy to make their planet flourish. Green energy, what the fuck were they thinking with that name also? I felt like they didn't name a lot of things in this game, or they didn't actually get around to it. Like, are you serious? They couldn't have come up with, you know, anything. Effluvescent, iridescent, just make any name for something.
Right.
Make a material name, you know?
I know.
I came with those in half a second. Like, so they harvest the green energy in an attempt to bring, like, peace and prosperity to the planet. And turns out it, like, turns everyone into fucking savage ghoul people. And all the grievers you've been fighting over the course of the game, the main enemy type, are the Lamorn, which are the axolotls. Yeah, the axolotl people. Hi, Anna.
Oh, little Anna cameo there.
Yeah. Anna cameo. We got Anna on cam. We got her.
Yeah.
So the ghouls you're fighting the whole time are the axolotl people. That's the big sort of twist halfway through. But, like, the notion of... They never sort of reveal, like, who the Chosen One is. They kind of allude to the fact that, of course, it's you, Samus, because you're getting all the power-ups that are shaped for someone like a morph ball. But imagine how fucking cool it would have been if they pulled the bait and switch at the end and it turns out that Sylux had been the Chosen One. And it was a little bit of a role reversal, and for the first time, Samus is not the be-all, end-all Chosen One for another intergalactic race. And it was actually like, no, it was like Sylux was the one that was destined to save these people all along, and you've been getting in the way of that. Right? Like, they could have done...
That would have been a really cool twist.
I just came up with that on the fly, and it's like, they could have done anything like that, and there's nothing there. It's like, you beat Sylux, and he was the big bad, and like the big reveal for his like tortured past is that like it doesn't even make any sense. He was a Galactic Federation soldier. He was told to stand down and wait for Samus to come and help him, and he said, "Fuck that! I'm charging in anyways. You can't stop me. I'm not a bitch." And so he goes charging headfirst into space pirates, and sure enough, he gets fucking obliterated. And then Samus drops down, has her hero moment, blows up the facility, and offers her hand to help him. And he says, fuck you. And he like bats her hand down. And that's his tragic backstory.
That's so stupid.
It's like, what? What?
That doesn't make any sense, man. What the hell? He was
told to stand down and wait for help, and he didn't. And as a result, he got hurt. And it's Samus's fault somehow.
Man, this guy deserves to get shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That is stupid. That is just goofy, man.
It does, and he stole the most cool badass Federation suit in existence, and that's his. That's
clearly,
his,
yeah.
But there's like no rationale for it. He's just like a guy who's mad at like a cool bounty hunter because she like upstaged him, I guess, and made him look like a jackass.
That's absolutely crazy, man.
It's not good. It's not good.
How underwhelming, man.
So, anyway, that's the big story beat. That's the only story beat in the whole game. And that's the thing. It's just like, it highlights how much in the other Metroid games you've got, like, your Ridley moments. In 3, for how jank it is, you have all the other interesting bounty hunters that kind of flesh out different parts of the world, whereas all the Galactic Federation guys are pretty much the same. Although, I will say, Tokabi, who's the sniper. Really fucking interesting character, and if the whole game was interacting with Galactic Federation soldiers like him, I think it would be a much better game for it, because he actually has really interesting dialogue that like fleshes out the world of Metroid and is actually kind of tonally resonant and more in line with Samus as a character, because he's also a sniper who comes from a hunting background and relates to her as a hunter. Although, I think
that would be cool.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah,
and there's a bunch of scenes where, like, if you explore the overworld, you'll bump into him at campfires, and he'll give you a little story beat, being like, "I was raised on a planet far away from here. We could only hunt for food." And it was like, this is good shit. Like, I like that
oh my God,
a lot.
It can be done. That actually sounds awesome.
That's the best part of the whole game, is the Tokabi moments. But it's just like, it's not enough to save it. He's really well voice acted. But it's like that, he's the only character that kind of feels like he's playing the same game as Samus, and everyone else is playing like a wacky sort of Avengers meetup kind of thing, where it's like, yeah, that just happened, sort of shit, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot.
Does Miles redeem himself, or is he...
He's fine. He's not the worst part of the game. He has that awful introduction, and that really is the worst part about it.
Okay.
And I kind of had mixed feelings about Nora Armstrong's fangirling over Samus. Like, I thought it was a decent enough reaction to Samus as a character, but they take it a little too far at the end with, like, Nora literally hugging Samus, and I'm like, this is so weird, because Samus is just, like, robotic.
She's a
like,
robot, yeah.
No emotion.
She needed a little bit of characterization, man. Like
anything. Anything.
That's brutal. Like even maybe a faint hand, you know, that, right?
I know. Like
just
a
like
pat
total stone. Yeah, exactly. Like stone cold.
It's
like
so awkward. It's so
that doesn't
weird.
make any
it
sense,
doesn't
man.
work at all.
Dread just did it so fucking
100%. 100%.
It's so fucking right.
It's crazy that we went from Dread to this, because it just highlights how weird it is to make her a complete... And, like, there's a blank slate, and then there's a fucking Metroid Prime 4 blank slate, where it's like, she does nothing. At most, her nod is like... even that was an exaggeration. It's like... For the video creeps, I'm not even gesturing my head lightly. It's like enough that if you blink, you'd miss it.
Jesus. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, and honestly, that would have elevated it so much, if you ask me. Like, if they went that direction, of course. Like, it gave her those little, like, tiny character moments, man. And we talked about it last time, but, you know, that moment in Dread where she drops the line is just so cool. And, you know, just a little bit of that, you know? It would have gone so far. You know, it could have been done, but here we are. This is the game we have now.
Say love you.
What we got. Yeah, for sure.
What else we got? Playing a
man,
couple
I guess
we together as well too.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I want to talk about your high, your immediate high, and then your immediate decline with Ready or Not.
Guys, Ready or Not. Oh,
because you went you went through what I went through.
I had
for beat.
Man, what can I say? I mean, the core gameplay, right? The SWAT shit.
It's fun.
It's awesome.
It's really fun.
It's really good. It's awesome, right?
When you're with the gang,
you know, when you're buddies, yeah, and you're clearing doors, you fan out, right? I'll cover the left, blah blah.
Good
you know
moments
what I'm
of
saying?
humor too, you know, like to the fucking NPCs. I'm not doing what you fucking tell me. Bam, bam. Fine, I'll do what you tell me. Like the immediate swap up with their attitudes and stuff. Like the dialogue.
When you shoot for sure.
Yeah, or when your fucking dumbass teammates just cap a civilian. He was coming right for me.
I remember that. That was crazy. That was so fun. I was not expecting that at all, man.
Yeah, or like you know guys like
because he was like
totally
down. In control.
Yeah.
he was fine. He
was resisting arrest. You saw him. You're not gonna tell the fucking chief about this, are you? Like that's the best part of the game is like having those moments with each other. It's super fun and lighthearted.
What was that line? It's like, don't ruin your rules of engagement or something like that.
Oh yeah. Stop breaking rules of engagement. Yeah.
And it was that was funny shit.
Yeah, when people are just like blatantly capping people in front of them, it's like, all right, we're gonna mix it up from try to keep everyone alive to kill on sight.
It feels
truly
good.
Truly the cop experience. It really makes you feel like you're a cop in America.
Yeah, Good lord. But yeah, core gameplay just peak, man. You know, and I mean that's why that game is so popular. It really is.
But
incredible. But and there's a big fucking but. There's a big but, man. Okay, and we've experienced this twice already. All right, the first time I was like, all right,
I'll let it go. I'll let it slide.
I've heard this shit happens. I heard it happens. You know what? And maybe you could argue like, all right, this, you know, it's realistic. Well, you know, it adds to the immersion. I don't know, some bullshit. I mean, I don't believe that actually, but maybe you could argue that, right? Because it's like, so obviously this is a very common problem with the game, and what we're talking about here is when you cleared all the rooms, but you missed one fucking guy, right? One civvy, one suspect, whatever, right? I don't know, maybe you missed a door. And you just gotta like rotate the whole goddamn map 5 times until you notice the one door you missed. And so the first time this happened, I'm like, okay, whatever. And I literally, like, it was, I don't know, maybe I was searching for like 20 minutes.
It was like 20 minutes.
Burton unfortunately died, right?
So I was just sitting there.
He's just chilling out. I think he was playing Metroid. You know, he was tuned out, right? You know, he's checked out, man. He's been dead for 20 minutes, and I'm just like, fuck, this is stupid. And I'm running around, and then yeah, I turn one corner and I get fucking clipped, and that's the whole mission. Yeah. That's it, right? I'm like, okay.
As you said, it's like the sunk cost fallacy of like, I'm in too deep to quit. I can't stop.
I'm in so deep, man. Yeah, exactly. I'm in way too deep. But you know, I could like in that moment, I was like almost maybe Stockholm syndrome. I don't know, whatever. But because I was like, well, you know, maybe I should be careful, you know, and blah blah blah. I got lazy. I wasn't, you know, peeking around corners and shit, and I got clipped. Well, that's what happens, right? It's realism, we'll say. But then the second time this happens, which is very recently, is on the hotel map or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my God, Sins of the Father is the mission.
Great looking map, I have to say. Actually, beautiful. Like visually, it's incredibly good looking. But
we did just finish it today, or for context, we tried it again.
You did it. You actually finished it.
It took 3 more attempts to get it down pat, and we tried it twice on hard, and then I think maybe 2 times too. Like we had 1 fail on normal and then 1 success on normal.
Jesus.
It's an incredibly difficult map. Like I was in a lot of trouble.
We died quite a few times actually. It's a pretty tough mission. For some reason, a lot of entries, I guess, but yeah. So, you know, initially I thought like this is a cool ass map, but then we had that same fucking situation, man, where like, and it was even more egregious.
It was the worst case of it I've ever seen.
It was like actually so much worse because I probably looped the damn fucking map like 10 times, right? And it's just me again. You know, there's 2 of us, right? Burton and another buddy of ours.
The movement speed is so slow.
It's super slow, man. Super slow.
Which is fine for when you're breaching rooms bit by bit, but when you're trying to quickly comb through afterwards, it is the biggest pain in the ass. There's no redeeming it.
Terrible.
And there's like no... It feels like such an easy solution to add some sort of marker when you get down to the last civvy or the last suspect. Like anything. Come on, man. For the sake of realism, put it aside. Yeah. Let me toggle it on, please.
It should be a toggle. It should be a toggle at least. Like the fact that it's not toggleable is absolutely fucking crazy to me, man. Like just give it like come. It's such an easy fix. How hard could that be to code? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
What? But okay, like so. You know what it was? It was the one fucking door, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I went through that same hall like 10 times and didn't notice that there was a door that I didn't. It was, you know, and I'm just like unreal. And the thing is, we didn't even finish it, right? I got the last suspect. I didn't get the last civvy.
And eventually
like,
just gave
up. How?
Yeah.
Like, I don't, you know, and that's just a terrible, terrible experience.
Yeah.
Man. Like, you know, it reminds me of that. When we tried out the Helldivers, you know, when it was like,
oh, like dude, yeah, a similar.
It reminds me of that.
I have not only am I not having fun,
experience.
I'm actually like offended by the fact I'm having to do this.
Yes, it's like genuinely like you have like I've lost an hour of my life, you know, like it offended me. It feels, and it's just, you know, it's brutal, man, because it really is just like such a simple fucking thing, right? Like. Add a toggle, whatever.
I know.
At least give it. You know, if you want the tryhards, the sweats that want to do this crazy whatever ring, you know, merry-go-round and you know have to comb the whole fucking map, to beat the level, fine. All right, give it to him, whatever. But like, just give it to us who want just, you know, a more quality of life experience. But I messed up the mic there. Yeah, man, it's just mind blowing. It really is, and it takes that game, like, I was like, this is a 9 out of 10. Like, this feels awesome. To, well, I'm not really sure, but it definitely
it knocks a point off for sure.
It's so polarizing.
Yeah,
it definitely loses points, but it's just like, man, I want to play the game. It feels awesome, but then you encounter this bullshit, and yeah, it's so polarizing, man. Like, this is truly the highest high and lowest low.
Yeah, you want to talk about that?
From, like,
I agree
absolute
entirely.
peak to the bottom of the barrel, man.
Yeah. It's
mind-blowing.
Nothing else is quite like it, and it does remind me of sort of those, like, simulators like Arma and stuff like that, where it's like there are moments when it comes down to, like, that moment-to-moment engagement when you're going for the shot and you've calculated the distance and you can make that perfect trajectory and you can, like, strategize in that way that the game, you know, lets you. But then there's the rest of the time where it's like, I am walking and I hate it, and it's not fun. I don't want to do this part. Let me skip this part.
That sucks. Yeah.
But we have been playing a lot of the game for what it's worth. Like, I bought the second DLC, and that's a lot of fun with the I think we talked about them previously because I played them on my friend's account. But I finally have gone. I've done pretty much the whole game now, which I had not done previously. I think I'd done maybe like 5 or 6 of the base game missions, and then I had done, I think, all 3 of the DLC missions for both the first and second DLC. Mm-hmm. And now I've played through the whole game, and I've gotten A ranks on the first DLC and a couple of the second DLC. So I feel like I'm much more familiar with the game now.
Did you finish it today then? Like, how many more missions were there?
I think I've got game? 2 or 3 more in the base game, and then I'm like, I've at least got like a completion on every single mission.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So like we're almost there.
For sure. I think there really is a map size problem in that game, man. Like,
some of them just are not fun. Yeah, like. But that being said,
ones
there's a couple
really tight.
The ones with like the very linear progressions, like the tunnels on that farmstead. The one that I played today with it's like an auto body repair shop, or no, it's like a secondhand car dealership rather. That was a great mission. Like the ones that just like have that sort of like funneling you through an area, not too labyrinthine. Plenty of places where you can like get ambushed from, but not so many that you're spending the time checking every single nook and cranny to see if you're missing something. Like, it's such a fine line that the game walks, and it's like sometimes it nails it, and then sometimes it's like, I fucking hate this, and I wish I was playing literally anything else right now.
Yeah, and well, it's especially brutal when, like when we're in that same situation where your friends have died, and now it's just you coming in, and they're checked out. And
I think,
you know,
if it's
like, I feel like shit because I'm like, I feel like, you know, it's like it's on me now to figure this out, and it sucks, you know. I'm like, everybody else is checked out, and I missed the one fucking door, and you know, it's awful. It's terrible.
If it's within the first half of the mission now, I'm just fucking restarting, so not to put anyone through that. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna make you sit
honestly
around for the next, like, half of this thing.
I think that's the way to go, actually, going forward, because like it's just not.
Unless it's like on the last guy, you know, it's like then you play it
it's just not fun. It's just not fun for everybody, man. It's not fun for anybody.
You know what I did play that was like a surprise sleeper hit, which was fun for everyone, was the Outlast Trials. Have you heard of this game?
Man, I was actually gonna ask you about this because I saw you playing this and bringing it up in the Discord, and I'm like, I have no freaking idea what this game is.
It's you remember that FBC Firebreak game we played? It's like that, but if they did it right and was fun and had no gunplay or horde stuff. It was all just like the hide and seek gameplay of Outlast with like a little bit of puzzle solving. Like, it's not quite full Resident Evil survival horror stuff, but it's like it's putting you in those kind of like wacky ass like mansion scenarios with a bunch of owl bear keys and stuff like that, and you and your teammates need to work together to explore areas, complete objectives, and avoid the lunatics that are wandering around. And honestly, it's been like a surprised hit for us. Like, it's been a ton of fun.
Damn.
I was not expecting it.
For sure. I'm surprised. So you guys, it's hide and seek, but it's like co-op.
Yeah, it's like co-op hide
Yeah.
and seek. It's like it's not like an asymmetrical thing like those Dead by Daylight things, which is what I thought it was. It's like PvE where it's just like there are enemies. There's a couple of different like it reminds me a lot of like Left 4 Dead in terms of like the specialist enemies. There's one that will like see you in the dark and give you the poison gas thing that makes you go crazy and see visions that just like fly at you, and there's a dude that chases you around when you have the crazy psychosis and you need to use an antidote to cure your poison. There's like Molotov throwing enemies. There's the big berserker guys that are dumb as bricks but like obviously hit like trucks. There's a lot of like good enemy variety, and we've just done the first mission. Like there's so much content. I think there's like 70 plus missions if I'm not mistaken. So there's like a lot to do with it from what I understand, and it is like heavily monetized with gross like lots of like cosmetic stuff and bullshit. But it's a first person game, so it's like who fucking cares? It's like I don't know who this is for. But the actual like core gameplay, as far as like communicating with your buddies, using the proximity voice chat, which is what elevates it, I think, to be that much funnier, is hearing your buddies just scream in terror over the fucking prox chat. There it is. Add that to the game mechanics list. Prox voice chat.
Prox. Honestly, man, with these sort of friend sloppy, it 100%. It hits. It does.
It does.
Yeah.
Hearing the distant screams of your pals as they fade out is so fun. That's what you want to hear.
So funny. So great. Yeah. You can't go wrong.
But it's like it's pretty much what you expect. You complete little objectives, you level up your guy. There is a little bit of like class role stuff too, which I appreciated, I guess. It feels like the most modern, like I don't know. Outlast has been a series that has pretty much defined itself on spooky things in night vision, I guess, is kind of the main aesthetic of it. Like it's not the best in terms of like design work. It's clearly riffing off Saw and things like that a lot. So I don't think it's like doing too much in that regard there. But the actual core gameplay and minute-to-minute stuff is fun because there's a little bit of class identity. Like you've got like a dude that can throw a stun grenade. You've got dude that can like crack open doors and lockpicks and stuff like that. You've got like a healing guy and stuff like that. So there's a little bit of like working together with the team to synergize and make sure everyone kind of completes their job as best they can, which I like. So that that all comes together, and I just like did not expect to be having that much fun with that, but we played that for a couple hours today, and I had a good time with it. It's fun.
Was that your first run?
Third session, I think, with it actually, and I have really had a good time every time. Actually, so like we did the first like couple missions the first time we played, and then we finished that session off with like one of the later missions that like just came out recently. And you could tell it was like the expectation was that you have done the missions leading up to that, because it was like the other missions were like 15 to 20 minutes. This one took 74 minutes, and I was like, holy fuck, this is way too long and not fun after a certain point. So my God. Definitely we should have like played through in the order that it expected us to. That was the harsh lesson we learned.
Yeah, no kidding, eh? So.
It was like increasing your inventory size and stuff like that. It just comes with playing the game over time. And it was like you have to gather up like jewels from these mannequins that are marked. You have to use your blacklight on the I think it's something to say like
the game looks great.
The fact that this one dude has created a melee system that immediately looks better than any Elder Scrolls game to date is like a testament.
Genuinely feels better.
It looks smoother. Yeah. It looks meatier. It looks more responsive. It looks weightier. Like it deserves all the props like for that alone. Even if it's one of those games you can tell was made in Unreal Engine, I think. And you were saying that like this is the game or this is the engine you want to kind of like work in going forward. I do think there is a similarity to a lot of UE5 games that I kind of worry about, but I think this game really kind of sets itself apart, at least aesthetically, with that cool pixel style, and then it looks like gameplay wise that it's also like satisfying, crunchy, more kind of like designed around getting like multi-hit things on hordes rather than like the kind of janky like one-on-one combat of Elder Scrolls and stuff like that in those games. So. I think it's doing like everything it needs to stand out. As an early access title, though, how much do you kind of feel it?
I mean, I haven't really encountered any jank yet, so and frankly, I haven't really played an early access game before, so I'm not the greatest frame of reference for that. But I don't know. I've only played a little bit, so it's really too hard for me to judge. I don't know how much content there is.
That's my question too. Is like how long is it? Like a full thing, like a start to end story? It's hard to say.
Because, so far, it's like there's like a sort of world map. You choose like what you have like a hub, and then you like go to certain maps or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so far I only have the one, and I don't know if you get more. I'm not sure. So there's a lot of question marks, I guess, but so far the game feels great to play. It looks incredible. There's a lot of build variety and depth to that, is my understanding. So, you know, I'm just really keen, and the fact that it's one guy is just truly insane to me. Like, it looks like a studio game. It looks like at least like 10 people were working on this game. That's what I would say. You know, like,
well, definitely an inspiration as far as like for solo game dev. It's like
and that's like it's really inspiring.
Yeah,
and also terrifying at the same time, but also really inspiring.
I think you just gotta have a clear vision for what you want to do and learn the couple of rules that you need to make that happen. And then you don't need to learn everything, but you got to learn the things you need to make your vision happen, right?
That's, for sure, 100%. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Absolutely. But yeah, I definitely wanted to shout that out because, you know, honestly, if you know, you guys just look this up, man, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's one dude, you know? So yeah, that's Swick, and that's sort of the highlight for me. I love PC gaming. Holy moly. It's such a crazy upgrade, man.
It feels good.
Like, like I'm playing like KCD2 and in Cyberpunk, and it's just like, holy shit.
This is how it's supposed to be.
Holy shit. Yeah, it's awesome. So
cool, man.
For game, I think that's pretty much it for games. Yeah, played a lot of Cyberpunk too, but you know, everybody's played that, and everybody knows it's goated.
But it looks really, really good for you.
It looks really good. Yeah, man. I mean, it's like, so I was like, I just wish you could visit and see it yourself. It looks.
It's okay. I don't need to be tempted with what I can't have. I'd rather not know.
Yeah, and we'll get into that a little bit, but
there,
I know it has become increasingly unattainable. Yeah. Unfortunately, I got the last boat.
Yeah, no kidding.
The last chopper out of Nom.
Exactly. It costs a pretty penny, but we'll get you out.
And I have no regrets. I have no regrets.
Probably beat the rush.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I just had two more games to hit there because
Routine finally came out. That is a game.
Isn't that crazy?
After 13 years, I think.
13 freaking years.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's taken 13 years for Routine to release. Alien Isolation came and went, and I have not beaten it yet. I am probably like halfway or maybe 2/3 of the way, I'd say. I thought it was winding down, but then it kind of we're doing a new act with a very different flavor, which I was very excited by because it was sort of like I thought we had kind of wrapped things up, and now we're kind of starting the next big chapter of it. It's hard to say how long it'll be, but as far as like someone who loves retro futurist tech and
oh god, they had a beautiful name for which I'm trying to remember because they had a little release kind of blog post there which sort of described their vision for the game and sort of like what they were trying to achieve with it. And my god, like I would say they exceeded 110%, man. Like it's one of the coolest aesthetics I've seen for like it's very like NASA punk. Retro futurist was kind of the main thing there, but they had a specific name for relatable sci-fi is what they call it.
Relatable sci-fi.
So they sort of went into like what that actually means as far as like things designed for function, familiar things that we know like CRTs, wet floor cones, fire extinguishers, and then how do you bring those things forward to not only like the items in the game, but the materials like the floors, the plastics, the metals, the lunacrete as they call it. So there were a lot of like really cool things. Like the main thing you have is this sort of like scanner tool, which is your all-in-one thing that you use to like, it's a scanning tool, it's a camera, it's an IR thing, it's your thing you use to interact with the save stations. So like they go a lot into like the details of that and stuff, the scale of areas. It was just like really kind of cool to sort of see their design ethos for it and like what made the game tick there, because I'm like, this is all stuff I'm sort of subconsciously appreciating while I'm playing the game, but it's when they kind of spell it out, it's like, yeah, we put a lot of effort into like making sure the aesthetic was the biggest thing, and I'm like, I see you and I love you and I respect you immensely for doing that. And the gameplay is good. It's a lot of hide and seek. There's a little bit of like managing resources and using your like limited stuns to kind of like stop one of the robots dead in their tracks there. But they haven't elevated the gameplay too much more than like a usual sort of Alien Isolation kind of clone so far. But the audio design, man, when it's that good, it gets you fucking terrified. When one of those things is chasing behind you, it's the same as that like thump, thump, thump of the alien when it's like coming behind you. So
yeah.
Just gets your fucking heart racing so goddamn hard.
Cool.
It's good. I like it.
The aesthetic of this game is peak. That's no doubt about it.
It's really awesome.
No doubt. Looks really good.
Like everything from like the signage to like like the all the items in the areas to like the just general like look and feel of the game. They really nailed it. So there's a little buddy as well too. I'm trying to remember the name of him. But he's like one of my favorite little like a brief reprieve of a character and one of little comedy relief robot that I really liked. Actually, it wasn't overbearing, but he just has this hilarious voice effect that is so almost impossible to discern, and it's like, yeah, this is what they would sell you in the 80s, like a piece of shit little robot that is like, I am this guy, I am here to help, kind of like, that dumbass attitude. And they just like, they're so useless and they get fucked up by all the big robots. So I really like those guys.
Cool. That's funny.
I see.
Ooh,
yeah, it was great.
It's a big Terminator looking guy.
They're pretty spooky. And then I know there's some other like more flesh and bone goo things. The actual so many of these games do the like fucking written log or the audio log, like I'm dying. I'm gonna change really soon. Like, the fucking just like narrating the last moments of their life up into it.
Of course.
This one isn't too bad for it, and there's a couple that are actually really, really good that are like, they just give you just enough to be like, wait, what the fuck? What? What's going on over there? Kind of things that raise enough questions that I'm very intrigued. They're not like giving too many answers, which I appreciate. So overall, I'd say they've done a great job with making like a unique game in that like sci-fi horror space there. If you like games like Alien Isolation, you'll like it. So I would recommend it.
I do like Isolation a lot. Yeah.
I'd keep an eye out for another
and
sale.
I love the retro aesthetic.
It looks good, man.
Yeah, I mean I'm a sucker for that shit actually. I love the retro futuristic look. Looks awesome.
Well, Routine is the game for you then.
Certainly, yeah. I mean, this is probably like an on-sale kind of game.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's relatively short. Like, I've only played about 4 hours, and I feel like I'm like halfway through. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool though.
Yeah,
came out,
and then it is out. It did release. It's real. You can play Routine now, if you want.
Crazy.
I can't make you.
Crazy.
And then last game I wanted to talk about just a little bit, just because I played it until like 4 a.m.
the other night, was Ninja Gaiden 4.
Oh, that's right.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it feels good.
It's pretty good. I like it a lot. It's cranked up to 11 compared to any other Ninja Gaiden game, but like you can tell Platinum's at the helm there with a lot of this stuff because it's so like turned up to 11. It's cranked all the way. They got the juice in this one. For better or worse.
Well, yeah, so yeah, how does it feel compared to the other ones?
Good. Like really good.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very similar. So like it's still got the weight, but there's a lot of like crazy over the top mechanics. Like there's a new meter where like while you build it up by getting kills, and then you can kind of enter your Blood Raven thing where you get the Edgelord sword and you can do big AoE crowd control stuff. And then if you build up enough of that, you can do your Berserk mode, which lets you do a big slow-mo slash, which like stylizes the whole screen in like red with like white katakana, and like a big, dramatic like cut in where it like silhouettes the dude and like slices them in half like it's a Persona 5 finish screen. And it's like so over the top compared to like Ninja Gaiden used to be about ninjas, and now you're like fighting like cybernetic samurai while grinding on Shadow the Hedgehog ass grind rails through like cybernetic Tokyo, and it's so Platinum that it's like hard to ignore. It's a little much. I like it, but it's like
right
way. If you want Ninja Gaidens, like a Ninja Gaiden ass Ninja Gaiden, it at least plays like one, but it, like tonally, it's pretty Platinum.
For better or worse, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. Like it I could see like if you wanted like a more subdued Ninja Gaiden 1-esque experience, like this would probably not be for you. But as far as like someone who likes Platinum games and I like the crazy escalation of things, I think it's super fucking cool.
Hell yeah. Well, A win, I guess.
It's
yeah.
a win.
I mean, that sounds fun for me. I'd be into that.
But like, it flopped so hard. Like, it was a huge failure,
it bombed.
which is crazy because Stellar Blade came out last year and it sold like a billion copies, billion copies.
Because there's no titties. Yeah. That's the problem, man.
But, yeah.
The Gooners came out in force.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I hate that, man. What the hell?
And it's like a good game. Like Ninja Gaiden feels great to play. So I was really surprised that it flopped as hard as it did.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That really did make me think because it's like, is it character action games? Like, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know, man.
It's a true anomaly, and it sucks because it really is a good game. So it's really tough to see it kind of flounder. But there was one of those like Purgatory. It's called Purgatory. It's like the what are they called? From Bayonetta, the not Pandemonium. They're like the bonus levels, the Niflheims or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Like the
I forget.
Yeah, but like the bonus levels that you can find that like take you to like a little challenge or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
I got into my first one in Ninja Gaiden, and I stayed up till like 3-4 a.m. trying to beat it because I was so locked in.
That
I was
hard?
Like, I can do it. And then eventually I gave up and came back the next morning and did my first try. It's just like...
That's always how it goes, man.
Every time.
Always.
Why does it happen like
time,
that?
Dude.
Yeah.
Your brain just like when you're sleeping, it's working, man.
Yeah, it's figuring out the
maps
problem.
It out. Yeah. Honestly, that's such a life lesson, frankly.
I know. Just give up.
Step away. Just give up, guys.
Come back
lesson
later.
number 1.
It never works out.
Cool. Yeah.
But that's all, man. There's not much else to say about it. I only beat like the first boss, so it was a great fight, really awesome fight. And the music is like very Metal Gear Rising, like it's like very like hard rock metal kind of.
That's perfect.
It was good.
Yes.
It's funny to see how edgy Yakumo is, though, compared to Ryu, who's such a little goody two-shoes. The story is kind of funny. It's like the Raven clan has also been saving the world, just in the shadow of the Hayabusa clan. So Yakumo's like the fucking Ryu and his Hayabusa clan always getting the spotlight for saving the world. We've been doing it too the whole time. And I'm like, so that's our reason we're gonna have to fight Ryu, is that we're jealous that he gets credit for saving the world? Like, I'm not gonna argue with it, but sure, okay, I guess.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
They want the fight to happen.
They want the fight to happen.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking real like Nero and Dante-esque. Like, we're just gonna put them together for whatever reason. Like, don't think about it too hard, you know.
Is he cool? The new guy?
He's so edgy. He's literally like a blood raven like ass. Like he has like a giant blood sword that like he can control the size of, and it turns like giant on command. So he's like, it's way edgier than like Ryu, who's like an actual fucking ninja. This dude is like deviant art OC, like 13-year-old's idea of what a ninja is like.
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh.
But
okay.
it's if you like that, it's kind of cool.
Fair enough.
If you like that,
and
deviant
you know what? Yeah, we all like that kind of maybe that flavor every now and then.
Give me that deviant art flavor.
Yeah, baby, bring me back.
I want
the 2000s, man.
Cold Steel the Hedgehog as my next Ninja Gaiden protagonist.
Oh man,
give me Cold Steel.
Burton had a freaking DeviantArt page with his OC, his Sonic
man,
OC.
You know what? Everyone made a Sonic the Hedgehog at one point, right?
Oh yeah, we've all been there, right?
We've
all been there.
I mean, like not me, but like everyone else, you know.
Yeah. I'm not that guy.
I would, yeah, like.
I'm not that guy. What are you talking about?
No, my Sonic OC would have been sick.
Damn right.
It probably
had a cool stash.
It would have been Cold Steel the Hedgehog. Who am I kidding?
I mean, it kind of goes a bit hard, a little bit.
He
a little bit.
Have you seen that image, Cold Steel?
No, I actually don't know.
Because like my favorite part of that is like he like likes Nine Inch Nails, the band, not the nails. It's like it's so good, man. Yeah, here it is. I'll send it to you. Oh, it's pretty good. Yeah, this was my era here for sure.
Oh shit. The Sonic rabbit hole.
The Sonic rabbit hole here, yeah. I mean,
oh my god.
I have been also playing some Sonic Cross Worlds, but not enough to really talk about it. It's still very fun and strong. But I still like, the love still goes hard for Sonic, absolutely.
That game looks fun.
It is fun.
And you're saying it's like the best kart racer.
I would still say yes, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Cold Steel aside.
Cold Steel.
Yeah. Give me Cold Steel or give me death.
We're so back, guys. We're so back.
Edgehog Bros, I'm thinking we're back.
He's edging.
I'm edging.
He's freaking edging. All right, but games, I think
that's it.
Is it got anything else?
No,
yeah?
I'm bone dry.
Cool. Well, we'll be back then, I guess, with the news.
So much news.
The news.
2026, baby. 2026 news is back. There is still news. It still exists. It's still real, and we're here to bring it to you.
Things are still new. Guys.
Sometimes. Pretty slow month. But at the end of the last month, there was the Game Awards.
We did have the Game Awards, guys.
It was real.
Our
predictions.
We're here to talk about it now.
Our predictions came true pretty much.
I mean,
Claire Obscure swept.
Like insane sweep. I mean,
kind of embarrassing.
I thought there might be at least like a little bit more going on.
There was some outrage from you at the loss of our best RPG for KCD2. Right?
I mean, okay, but look, I watched the video and I think I talked about it last time. But basically, the way these things are determined, it's they send out a bunch of outlets, and the outlets vote on them or whatever. So it's kind of a popularity thing. It's not like there's a curated judges or whatever. And honestly, I don't know how else you would do this. For me, it's KCD2, 100%.
It's about the game of the year in your heart, really. Isn't that the true game of the year?
You know what? It got the nomination, so
it was there.
I don't know if the nominee gets the same clout. Though,
no, and I think didn't I see that?
That's the problem.
What's the guy's name? David Zaslav or whatever. He was pissed.
Yeah.
He was actually really
was he pissed?
going off on Twitter. Are you fucking kidding me?
Really? I didn't see that. Wait.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that's the case. This is not a headline. I'm pretty sure I just remember it wasn't anything super egregious, but it was him kind of throwing shade towards the Game Awards for not getting a win, which is fair enough. I kind of get it.
I feel like they should spread the love a little bit because truly,
it was a little
bit. It boosts sales. It does.
Yeah,
sales.
I would agree, and it was a little bit more of it was not from the Warhorse or whatever the company is. That's what it is, right? Is that it?
Yeah, I think it's Warhorse.
And then it wasn't from the official guys, the development studio or the game. It was just his personal account, so it was just him kind of seething a little bit.
Is that David Zaslav is the Warhorse guy?
I believe so.
Guy?
I think I got the name there.
I'm not.
Anyway, I just thought it was funny that he was kind of getting worked up over that. If that is the fellow, but we have actual headlines with more substance as far as things that got announced. I guess I'll just fucking rattle off the things that I care about real quick, because there was a lot.
This was the Burton show, guys. This shit was so Burton coded. It's crazy.
So many other people in the chat were like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And I was painting minis at the time, and I panicked so hard at one point that I literally spilled paint everywhere. And I leapt up in my chair.
Yeah.
I freaked out. It was not a good look.
Hell yeah. The Pog.
Yeah. I mean, first big one, Ace Combat. Ace Combat's back. Ace Combat 8, Wings of Thev. I freaked. It looks so good. The production value is insane. They've cranked it up. And it looks like it's going to be more Ace Combat. What else can you ask for? 7 was fun.
True.
I've played 4 through 7 at this point, so I'm all in,
Hell yeah, buddy.
They're awesome.
I'm happy
They're
for you,
sick.
honestly. That's such a sick. And I did pick up 7 on the Steam sale.
It's
I'm
so
keen
good.
to play it. I'm definitely keen to play it.
Yeah.
Just so much on the go, but yes.
But that was huge.
That's super cool.
We had Star Wars KOTOR 3 or FOTOR?
Yeah, FOTOR, yeah. So what was it again? I forget.
Fate of the Old Republic.
Fate of the Old Republic.
Which doesn't feel good to say. I don't like saying FOTOR. That feels like I shouldn't be allowed to say that.
It does feel wrong.
FOTOR.
We're getting a KOTOR game, which is super, super sick.
And I believe it's Casey Hudson back at the helm, if I'm not mistaken, there too.
Yeah, I think they got the guy.
The original director of the BioWare's Knights of the Old Republic. So that's pretty exciting. I think if anyone can helm that ship there, it's him. So that'll be great.
Yeah, dude. That is really sick. Because, frankly, I do want to play the KOTOR games, but, you know, they do look dated. Okay, don't hate me.
No, I agree, dude. They take a ton of modding to even get them playable. Unironically, like they are really rough experiences on PC. So are they? Is that remake for the first one still coming?
I think it's in development hell.
Yeah.
I think it. Yeah.
Because, like, honestly, I got about halfway through KOTOR 1, and it just got to the part where I was kind of, like, really, really enjoying it, and I just sort of fell off for no reason. But it took a ton of work to get it into a place where I was, like, really kind of clicking with it and things were going. And it's still a slow game, too. But, yeah. 100%.
Damn. Shit, that's rough.
Yeah, there were some things that just, like, did not hold up visually that needed a little bit of love. So like it wasn't too bad. There were some like big overhaul packs that made it relatively simple, but
I don't know how it works, but there's some like games that are old that still like hold like for example System Shock I think still looks good for what it is.
Yeah.
But KOTOR I'm like
it's one of those games that's been stretched out. It feels very like they've literally took all the textures and just been like, oh shit, this was not made for 4K. Like. Shit. It highlights a lot of the shortcuts that were taken that weren't apparent when you were playing this at 480p.
Ah, there you go. I see what you're saying. That's tough.
But that's cool. I mean, I'm excited for that.
That's super cool.
What else we got? They showed that new Divinity game, the new Larian game. Big juicy graphic trailer that was all polarizing. I thought it was pretty juicy.
I liked it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think a lot of people are like, this is harrowing and.
It's very edgy. Very edgy.
Very, very.
But Divinity's cool. We love Divinity.
For sure. Also grab that on Steam sale.
Nice. It's fun. We should maybe co-op one of those. That'd be cool.
Divinity?
The co-op is super in-depth. Yeah, it's really fun. I'd be down for that.
Cool. That's slick.
Yeah, that's a good call, actually. Because I played through a little bit of that with one of our buddies, but we totally fell off, and I remember really enjoying it.
That's cool, man. I like that. I don't want that. I think that'd be super cool, actually, experience like the CRPG, the co-op CRPG.
Yeah. Like you suggested Rogue Trader the other day, and I'm down to do that like while I'm painting minis or something because it's not very engaging for the second player. I love seeing like your choices and like what you would do for that, and I'd be totally down to be along for the ride. But you essentially assign that player to one of the NPCs rather than having them be kind of their own character with agency like they do in Baldur's Gate and like with Divinity. Divinity's the same thing too. You actually have to compete against each other often in dialogue choices because it's built for two people from what I remember playing. So you're often going like head to head and like you roll off to see who comes out on top, which was super fun.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's like the best co-op CRPG experience in my opinion. So I'm actually pretty hyped for after Baldur's Gate. Those guys probably have like so much more experience with that whole genre now. So I'm excited to see what they do there.
Hell yeah, that sounds great. That sounds like a great call.
Yeah,
I like that.
And then after that, there was the big reveal. Capcom logo flash. There it is. Who is it? It's our guy. He's there. He's back.
He's freaking back. Of course he's back.
What did you? Are you stupid?
Come on.
We're going to Raccoon City, duh.
But in Raccoon City, dude. Hell yeah. He's going back.
Obviously, you're going to roundhouse kick a zombie and use a chainsaw against them.
And
it's my turn. My turn with the chainsaw.
Oh, hell yeah. He's looking old and gruff.
Yeah, he does look so gruff. Leon's back.
Yeah. He looks like hard boiled now. He's
Oh man, I'm excited. I can't. And it's like I think it's gonna perfectly offset like because 7 was a lot of horror and 8 didn't really blend that like action tone very well. So I think that like having the Grace segments and the Leon segments will hopefully give you a nice balance. Hopefully one of them isn't.
I'm on board with that.
I really just hope it's not like I really like playing Leon more than I like playing Grace. That's what I'm kind of worried about.
Yeah,
because it's
why
wouldn't I?
And Dante.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. That's the perfect parallel. Yeah. Because it's like, why wouldn't I want to play Leon? Can I play Leon the whole time?
I don't know. We'll see. I'm. It looks like they're going spooky, from what I could tell.
For the Grace stuff, yeah, but they've said that the Leon stuff is action.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems so interesting to do, to like literally split it down the middle like that.
And it's hard to say how much of the game will be comprised of either, or maybe it's like a RE2 thing where you choose the campaign. We don't know.
That you see that could work if we're doing, because that like, okay, I play the action campaign. You get two,
and you see them overlap a la RE6. Although maybe they could do it more meaningfully than RE6, which just seemed to have them show up for the sake of it. There was like no reason any of those characters over. Anyway, I won't go down the RE6 rabbit hole. That's a whole other can of worms. But I'm glad to see him back, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna do there. They showed Ada as well too, if I'm not mistaken. Right? We got her.
I don't remember that.
I thought they showed a flash of her. At least I've seen some renders of her as well too, and she looks really good. Also timeless and hot to the end. Everyone in RE is just hot until they're 100 years old, I guess.
Oh, shit, like, I think you're right.
Wow, yeah. He's got to be...
She looks like really good for...
50, like, 60 plus.
I'm sorry, what? She's kind of smoking.
It's
like literally she just like, got a few gray hairs.
Because I think Leon's like, what, 21 in 98, I think, when the first, like, RE2... Leon RE2 age. Let's see. He's 21 in 1998, and it takes place in like modern day. But I think that like this next one is supposed to be like a big jump ahead. But either way, that makes him what 98. It's 20, 26, 20, 28. He'd be 39 or no, 49. 49. If it takes place like today,
Right. Yeah.
Not quite cusping on 50.
They look really hot.
They look really hot.
They're I mean, hey man, it sells, I guess.
It sells, man. It's the best like they love hot people in Resident Evil.
They are smoking. They
are so smoking.
That shit. Hell yeah. That's cool. I mean that was rumored, and well, honestly it just makes sense, like if you're going back to Raccoon City.
Of course.
Like, hell yeah, let's fucking do it.
Let's do it.
So sick.
I'm there for it, man. So like that's gonna be top of the list there. I'll be there day one. Sign me up. Whatever happens. It looks great. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, that's definitely on the 26 most highly anticipated for sure.
I mean, I guess this whole show for me is my most anticipated games thing. So that could be our slash subtitle for this segment is the Game Awards / everything that Bert wanted for this next year. And I think most of it is this year, except for one that I'll get to. But we got the next one, new Control, but not Control 2.
That's actually fair enough. That's a good point.
They specified very clearly. They're like, it's different. And I'm like, if we get Control with the Devil May Cry crazy melee combat, and then we get Control 2 later, you mean I get 2 cakes? Like, that's fucking
pretty
awesome.
Cool, man. I mean, the trailer looked awesome, and I like that. Actually, one of my biggest gripes with Control was that, for me, I don't think the oldest house is like visually very, appealing to look at.
That's fair.
But, it looks like they're going, they're adding a little bit of color. I'll say,
and like Manhattan as a setting, just like looks so good.
Yeah, it looks really sick, and fucking Dark Souls-esque.
Yeah.
Like combat, I'm like, well,
it looked like Devil May Cry because like Dylan was like air juggling dudes, and like he had like a giant hammer, and I was like, this looks crazy. Like this looks like crazy combat.
Mean, if they can land, and it I feel like these are hard to pull off, right? It's a tough balance, but if it works, then.
This is the studio that did make FBC Firebreak, so we do need to keep that in mind. But they did make Control.
They made Control, and Control is a damn good game.
It is good. So
it's a great game.
I want to believe in this, and I'm excited to see what they do with this. And I guess this is, God, I feel like I've been saying this for like 3 games now, but this will maybe be the setup for Control 2, because I think I said that for Alan Wake 2, and then I said it for FBC Firebreak, and now I'm saying it again for Control Resonant. So every one of these games, I'm like, surely the next game will be Control 2, and now we're like 3 games in with no Control 2.
Maybe they just don't know what to do. They're like,
oh boy, I don't want to think about that timeline, dude. That's.
But hey, I mean, it looks really cool.
This looks great.
If it lands, I'll definitely grab it for sure. I'm definitely not like, chomping at the bit right now, but
we'll see.
If it lands, it'll be sick. It'll be super dope.
And then what else? We had the new Yakuza game, Gang of Dragon, I believe. That looks pretty cool. I don't think
is it actually in the Yakuza universe, or is it?
No, it's actually a new studio by Toshihiro Nagoshi. So he is the Yakuza creator, and this is his new thing. Because I think that the series has gotten so insane that I think he actually wants to somewhat take it back to its somewhat grounded roots, but I think it is also incredibly derivative, so that's a whole other, like, I don't know, like, if you want a Yakuza clone, I feel like there's already a million Yakuza games you can play. I don't know how much people are going to want, like, that specific type of Yakuza game, but there you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we got Total War
40K.
Total War 40K. And I mean, as someone, I have no experience with either one of these.
No experience with Total War, plenty of experience with Warhammer.
Yeah. Or I did grab Dawn of War. I bought a lot of games.
You did.
I didn't want to try that out. I did. And but yeah, I mean, like, it's very strange to me because Dawn of War 4 is 40K, and also this is going to be in 40K, so it's like, I guess they're very different games.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really understand. I haven't played Total War myself, but from what I understand, they are on a much grander scale, whereas Dawn of War is more of a RTS, like StarCraft, as you know it.
Oh, okay, I see.
So like, I believe it's like much more like wide-scale battles, right? Controlling armies. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down here. So,
but I've never played too much of either, so I've been really talking out my ass here based off what I've seen. But I'm excited for both because I love 40K now, and I think you and I are looking for a good RTS to get into, and I think most
RTS
people have revered.
Sure.
And I don't know anything about Total War, but I know people love it, so I think that like with a 40K coat of paint on it, I'll probably love it too.
Hell yeah, man! So that's a really cool. You know, it looks amazing. It looks really good. So that one I'm pretty keen on, actually.
They did show that orc trailer looked pretty good. They just said it's this year for Total War. I don't know about Dawn of War 4. But yeah, like that orc trailer looked fantastic, super fun. My big concern is these games getting monetized to hell and back with expansions, and I am legitimately fearful that every single upcoming race and faction for, you know, let's say you want to play White Scars like I have, or you want to play Necrons like I like, that's probably going to be like $15 a faction. I'm guaranteeing it'll be like a hefty toll to pay.
Yeah, on that note, actually, I think because I was looking at Total War was on sale, and I was, you know, playing with maybe getting that, but I saw some like mixed reviews, and I think it was the monetization that was, you know,
they get pretty intense. But I think almost all of them have been like, you know, some of even the more contentious ones that I know launched in a rough state, like Rome 2 and stuff like that, did eventually get patched up to be pretty good in the end. So I think they give their games a fair amount of love over time. But I'm a little like, I'm definitely going to look at 40K when it comes, like Total War 40K when it comes out. But I think it'll be a game that's probably better in like 3 years when they've released all the factions for it, and you can get the whole package for like $20 or whatever. I don't know if they ever go down that low, but you know what I mean.
Right. I know. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like in the monetization is egregious because I mean I feel like that's just like Warhammer in a nutshell. They know they can milk you for it.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, if you're already buying the minis, you're already there, right?
Totally, man. It's like what you were saying, the price points in Space Marine 2 were up, and I'm like, yeah, imagine if they multiplied that by 10 times over, and you got 10 little guys instead.
It's crazy. Yeah. Like, yeah, you got the skin, and you know, hey, no, you know, you want to play your guy because you're committed.
They're my guys.
You know, it's your guy. You know, you're a freaking White Scar, man.
100%.
And therefore, you want to be the guy. So,
I want to be the guy.
You buy the skin, and it's $10 fucking skin.
Sure,
it's crazy. But for like a color swap. Yeah. It's but hey, no shame, man. I get it. Like, you want to be the guy. You want to be, you know,
if that's what they're gonna do. And you know what? In that case, it was sort of like, I really respect Saber building on that game with a year's worth, 2 years worth of free content and missions and updates to the game. So I'm like, I think they did a great job with it, and I'm willing to support it, which is why I bought it for myself on launch, bought it for you over Christmas, bought the DLC for myself. I think they have done a great job with it, and I'm willing to kind of give them a little tip to say, man, thank you for the extra stuff you guys put into this game, because I was happy with the base game. And I'm like, all right.
Exactly, and that's a fair way to look at it. It's like, and I feel like, gamers are maybe perhaps, like, I think we all hate monetization, but when it's like, okay, you're giving me this, and, I'll give back.
It's a tip for you giving me good service, as it should be in a service environment, Although in the entertainment industry, it gets a little shaky. It's like, when are, in the case of, like, I said it's a whole other conversation, but I'm thinking of, like, when you lock, like, the biggest moments of story behind DLC and, that kind of stuff. That's where I'm like, oh my God, like, Dark Souls DLCs and the Silex amiibo. And I'm like, there's a whole rabbit hole of, like, it gets really slippery when you're tying parts of the experience behind that. And I think, it's right on the verge there when it's like an aesthetic or a cosmetic. And I think most people have generally agreed that's the most, like, acceptable way to add the ability to give the developers a little tip. And anything beyond that, if you're locking gameplay mechanics, story, anything behind that, I think it's almost always regarded as, like, you guys, like, come on. It has to be, like, really good to justify it.
Right, like, meaningful. I mean, I'd say those, the FromSoft.
Yeah, those are the perfect example of, like, they have enough meat on their bones there that people are willing to pay $15, $20, $30. How much was Shadow of the Erdtree? $40, probably?
Was it
Canadian?
I think it was up there, which is crazy because I never beat it.
Do you remember? And it's like Artorias, or rather,
spent all that money on it, I never beat it.
The first DLC for Dark Souls was legitimately $15, and it's hard to think of a time. But anyway, that's a whole other thing.
That's a can of worms for sure.
Yeah. Anyway,
you know what? On that, I have to say this just because it did kind of blow my mind. The Phantom Liberty expansion, which was on sale, I was like, oh, that looks good. And then I realized, oh, it's $40 Canadian.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
It's a hefty
price
to pay. It's so good.
That much? It is amazing. Don't get me wrong. But I was like, shit, it was $40? Because I wanted to buy it again for PC.
Totally.
Like, $40? Shit.
But it's like, I feel like that's, like, actually a game where I'm like, I see the $40 that I spent going into the production value actively, and it's like, wow, this game looks expensive. Like,
oh, I mean, yeah, Dogtown is so freaking.
It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. That redemption story of a lifetime for that game.
Honestly, it's I have to say, because it's, I think about that, like how that game released, of course, and then now that how we look at it today, where it's like, definitely, I put that in my top 10. Honestly, like
the bones were there, man. They just needed to tune it up. They had a great idea from the start, and I think it definitely has built an excellent foundation for a sequel. So I'm excited to see what they do.
For sure, yeah. Cyberpunk 2, I know.
Electric Boogaloo.
Okay, and man, I mean, how can we forget? You got a Mega Man game, man.
Well, I would say you're right. That was the biggest thing for me. The rest of the stuff didn't matter. There was a Star Wars racing game. Saros got delayed, but then that's when I was like, can it be? Is it possible? And I heard that number 2 Wily theme and that Dr. Light, and I was like, oh my God, it's happening. And like I said, I literally flipped my paint and I spilled it fucking everywhere. And I was so excited. And I mean, it looks great. I think it looks fantastic. It looks like another iteration. And I did go back and play 11. And it was a reminder. It's like, this does look like a nice visual upgrade for it. Still on the sort of budget side for what we would consider, it's like you see Monster Hunter Wilds over there. And it's like, just like the glutton eating all the food. Like, can we have some over there? No, like knocking the hand back of the poor Mega Man fan who is looking to get their budget game made. But sure enough, it's a real one. It exists. My pipe dream is that it is X crosses over with Classic. And the dual override thing is what would imply me to believe that maybe there's a slim possibility that they will finally do what everyone's been asking for and have X and Classic in the same game, which would be cool.
That'd be sick. That'd be dope.
We'll see.
So there really couldn't have been a better freaking Game Awards for Bird here. It's
pretty awesome.
I mean, you got Ace Combat, Mega Man, and KOTOR. Like, come on.
It was pretty good. Control as well.
Control
Leon,
too.
Leon showed up.
Leon, oh my god.
It was a dream Game Awards for me, and I mean, I liked the Muppets. I thought they were fun, so I liked it. I had a great time.
The Muppets were fun. It was a pretty tight show. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Anything else happening though besides that? Like, been a couple weeks since then. Any headlines?
Well, okay. We gotta say this. We gotta bring it up. A moment of silence. You know what I'm talking about, right?
There's so many things that could be referring to. So many bad things happen that we should pour one out for.
Vincent Pella, man.
Oh fuck, dude. Yeah, what a crazy way to go too.
Pella, like,
Ferrari accident in
Ferrari,
insanity. It raised many questions. I was like, does that guy live fast and loose? Like, does he live that fucking hard?
Apparently so.
Yeah. Damn.
Got the slick red Ferrari from all that Battlefield money. You had to take it for a spin.
Well, that Titanfall, Call of Duty, as we know it today.
A legend.
Yeah,
a legend.
Undoubtedly. And the kind of guy you would see attached to a project and say, we know this is going to be great. So credit where it's due. He carved the name out for himself, no doubt.
It's an incredible loss for the industry. I mean, nothing else to say. So he's like up there with Kojima, right? In the annals of the greats who like Titanfall, man. Titanfall, the new Battlefield.
But that's why it's just like the whole. I mean, maybe it's callous to say, but I just think the whole death is so insane to hear. I knew he was maybe a bit of a character, but to hear literally. Ferrari accident is damn, dude, that guy must have been cruising, because they didn't say it was like a car accident. I mean, I don't know, maybe the implication is he got T-boned, who knows, but it's just it kind of was just he must have been an eccentric character, and I bet he was quite a character to work alongside. But what an insane, cinematic, crazy, over-the-top way to go out.
Blaze of glory.
For someone who has, defined cinematic video games as we know it. It wasn't died peacefully. He literally went out in a blaze of glory in his over-the-top Ferrari on the streets of L.A.
Yeah, in the mountains, man.
In the mountains.
Crazy.
Mountains.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Mountains.
Crazy.
Yeah. Reckless, crazy.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for Titanfall. I will oh my god.
Thank you.
We owe you.
Real, I mean, seriously.
It's hard to think there was a time when I was hard on that game because there was an abundance of military shooters, because in retrospect, it's probably the best thing that we got as far as a bastion for people who want to maintain the integrity of movement in shooters, and that speed and that dynamism that doesn't necessarily come along with a lot of the shooters that came out today, which he also pioneered. So he kind of split the bar right down the middle there as far as making COD 4 and getting all those kind of the modern mainstream a thing that people love. But hey, he's done a lot over his time, and you got to respect it.
For sure, man. A legend in the industry,
no doubt, no doubt.
On that note, maybe it's a little impolite, perhaps, but I feel like this is interesting just because I don't know if this is quite a headline, but I saw this that the Battlefield numbers are kind of dropping a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I did, I was talking to this with my buddies as well too, because there is sort of games like Monster Hunter Wilds launched with 1.5 million players, or Battlefield with 800,000, and I feel like it's an impossible expectation that it should maintain that perpetually forever. Right? So
I agree.
It's easy to have those numbers drop off by 85%. And it's well, of course, that's how video games work.
I agree. Although for I figure maybe I'm totally wrong, of course, but for me it's this is a very mainstream game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know guys who I would not describe as gamers, and they play this, right? So I mean, not to try and gatekeep gaming or anything, but you know what I'm saying. It's more there's a hardcore audience, and then there's guys who buy the edition of COD every year, and that's it, or FIFA or whatever. So, and that's their game. So it's just surprising. I just feel like it was capturing a bigger audience, and therefore, the numbers would be around. But
well, that's what it did, capture a bigger audience, and then those people you're describing are the first ones to drop off when it doesn't necessarily maintain their attention by dropping an insane amount of content, of which it hasn't really had a ton. It did those initial
really
content drops, and that was it.
Off.
Yeah,
it's fallen off quite a bit. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. It does have, for perspective, it does have the best retention of any Battlefield game on PC, at least of any of them ever. Like as far as the number of people that have maintained playing it after release, none of them have gone as hard or as long on it. So like I said, it did have the biggest explosive boom. But then it's like the Monster Hunter Wilds thing, where it's it had 1.5 million players. There's no way they could maintain that over time forever, right? It just doesn't happen.
No, of course not. No, of course not. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's always going to be a fraction of, the initial launch. That's just by nature, for sure.
But I mean, I think there is a grain of truth to it in the sense that you and I have both sort of fallen off the game. Just in the sense you got it on your console, and then I don't know. I like playing it when the buddies
For me,
are around.
It's mostly the console bit, to be honest, because I actually that is very much a comfort game for me, and I really like it.
I definitely just fell off.
I'm just locked into my PC here, man.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair. And to be fair, it does get a bit samey. It gets a bit samey,
I can play it for a bit, and then I need to swap it up with something else.
Yeah, for sure. But I've fallen off at this point for sure because of just got a lot of other games to play. But yeah. What else?
Just sent you one there. Don't know if you saw it. Just came out earlier today.
Alex
Breaking
trailer.
news. The Alex teaser trailer has dropped. He looks pretty cool.
Baby.
What's up?
He's cool. He looks cool for sure.
For a guy they tried to make the poster child of Street Fighter, I don't know if he ever had it in him, but you know what? I like him. He's cool. His little intro video was pretty solid. I like his design. It's nothing too crazy this time around. They definitely kept it a little more tame than some of the crazy overhauls that some of the characters have gotten. So I was pretty happy with it, though. I think he looks good. And I mean, I know you and I have both kind of fallen off of Street Fighter 6 recently, but it's definitely one of the ones that I definitely want to get back to if we get the chance, because I think it still has some legs to keep going on that for sure. Right?
I still like Street Fighter. Honestly,
yeah. We just kind of stopped doing the latest season there, just because I think that you and I didn't get the pass, so there wasn't a whole lot of reason to go back and play the new characters, which neither of us were really interested in.
Yeah, I mean, I think Sagat looks really cool, and I think Viper looks cool.
I just saw Viper has some of the toughest execution. I just don't know if I want to put the time in to learn that.
Well, that for sure. I mean, I haven't seen it, but my understanding is that she is very hard.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fighting games are just I don't know. There's just a commitment.
Yeah, I think that 2XCO will be a good little middle ground there when we get some of the console players on, because it is so pick up and play, and anyone can jump in and just start pressing buttons and having fun. So I do want to give that a thorough chance there when we get a shot, because I know we haven't really got around to that yet.
Yeah, for sure, man. But that's cool.
Beyond that, don't really have too much else. I saw Wolfenstein 3 was announced as being in development there. Apparently it's going to coincide with a planned TV show that they have coming out for it as well, too. So they're trying a multimedia push for it. We'll see. I don't know. I played the first. I played the OG, and I played the remake, and then I played a little bit of 2, and I wasn't super huge on it. But I mean, yeah, more of those games are good. Machine Games do good work. So we'll see what they do there with that.
Cool. Is it worth talking about GPUs and the state of PC gaming? Is that?
I mean, no? It's bad.
Yeah, it's rough, man.
Things are bad.
Rough. I mean, I feel like so for those who maybe don't know, NVIDIA kind of just announced recently, or it's a rumor anyways, that they might increase their flagship GPU to from a MSRP of $2,000 to $5,000 USD. And obviously that probably means every other card is going to go up in price too. And yeah, man, it's just sucks.
It's over, man.
It's fucking over, man. It is. It's just
The Steam Machine genuinely
Depressing.
might not come out.
And that's what I'm saying. I was actually thinking about that because like it's it's everything, right? It's and that's one of the first things I thought about when I was like, how the fuck? There's no way it's going to be competitively priced anymore. Nobody's going to buy it.
Oh, it's going to be $1,000. It's going to be $1,200 minimum. Yeah.
At least, I frankly, that's what I thought it would be priced at, or maybe not 1,200, but maybe like at least 8. It's gonna be because they're going for like a sort of entry level PC kind of deal.
Yeah, so stronger than the Steam Deck by 6 times over. That means at least $1,500. I'm thinking realistically, at the end of the day, if things keep going the way they're going, it's gonna be at $19.99.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, at this rate, with the way prices are, RAM is like, it's crazy because like in my experience, I did buy the RAM at the inflated prices. I think it might have gotten worse by now. I'm not sure, but
I think it is.
Yeah. And then like the SSD I bought is like literally doubled in price since I got it. And I think even since then it's like going insane like fucking quintuple or whatever. It's stupid. So I got the last chopper of Vietnam with this. I literally just skirted by, and I don't know, man. It feels bad. It feels bad, and I feel like it's worth talking about because it is like this is the gamer news. This is like,
well, this is going to be like a definitive moment in history because I mean, like, unless things change, this is going to be the end of a lot of stuff. Like, PC gaming will no longer be accessible. I think I'll question the continued existence or the generation of PC games for that market there because not only do people need PCs of that power to create these things and render video content, and this will dramatically affect the accessibility of that stuff and will limit it to probably the select few that currently have access to it now. If you have anything at all as far as RAM or GPU, I just finished reading Neuromancer, and we don't really have a book segment, but I'll talk about just like the notion of like, RAM becoming such a hot black market commodity that people are willing to kill and die over in the context of 1984. I believe it's like 12 megabytes or something like that.
Oh, really?
And he gets jacked. He gets 12 megabytes jacked, and it's like that could have been the score that like put him over the edge and set him for life essentially. And now it's like 32 gigs, right? Like, and people will laugh in 100 years. Oh, 32 gigs. That was enough for people to fight and kill over. But man, that's $500 right now at minimum, right? Like at least
Canadian dollars, man.
Yeah,
500 Canadian. Yeah, it's insane. You want 64 gigs?
That's $1,000
of DDR5. That's $1,200.
Yeah, $1,200. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. It's $1,200.
Times are tough.
Canadian leaf bucks.
Yeah, that's rough, man. So like, I don't really have much else to say about it, but it's definitely on the forefront of my mind. It's like, what you got now, that's what you got. There's no getting in on PC gaming anymore,
over, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, God, we can only hope and be optimistic that it's not for. But I think they reserved the supply for like many years now. So yeah, truly, we're fucking stuck.
Well, for what it's worth, if you, dear listener, want to not inflate GPU prices and save a bottle of water every time you do a Google, you can type -AI at the end of your Google search, and it will remove the auto-generated AI response and not burn our planet's precious environmental resources, and you won't get an AI-generated response there, and you will help by preserving PC gaming as a whole. So there you go. There's your pro tip of the day.
I wonder. I feel like because the sentiment, I think everybody hates AI more or less. Like any, non-tech, investor, I'll even just say, like someone who's got their money in it. And I wonder if it's going to be like a protest or, something like that. You know what I mean? Like a pushback. I think we need that. I think we need that as a society.
Anti-clanker revolution. It's happening.
Yeah, the anti-clanker movement, man. We have to reject this shit. Fucking virus. Seriously. Because it's coming for everything, man. It's coming.
Oh, I'm feeling it, dude. It's here to stay, and we can't seem to shake it, and it's going to destroy us. But hey, at least you can generate that funny picture of Pikachu.
Was it worth it?
Was it worth it? Was it worth destroying our planet?
Was it freaking worth it, guys? I don't think so.
I don't think it was worth it, dude. It'll all be worth it in the end when we get put in the pods. Then we'll become the real pod people. We're currently quasi pod people.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be doing pod frame perfect from the pod. The pod brought to you by pod people.
The pod podcast.
The pod podcast. We're coming at you from the pod podcast. I'm here immersed in gel, naked with tubes in my butt and my mouth.
Oh, the only place for them. I can't wait to be harvested for
my battery
bioenergy.
Juice. Yeah. My electricity.
Yeah.
That was so much work for the fucking servitors and the Matrix guys to do. Like, there's gotta be a better way to generate power than by feeding like 1 billion people. There's no way that was the best way to do that.
There has to be. There has to be, man.
Like that, there was lightning everywhere. Just like use the lightning.
I agree. it seems super inefficient, to be honest. Yeah.
Keep your oppressed Neanderthal race ready to rise up that could wake up at any moment.
Yeah, man. That's where we're at, man. We're gonna run out of the water. We're gonna drain the ocean. It's gonna be nothing but life juice.
You'll be able to AI generate a new Matrix movie that's pro AI.
True, the most cursed timeline.
Oh my god, things are great. Oh, it's a new season and we're right back where we started. Nothing's changed.
Damn it! All right, we need
we
need to turn this ship. Yeah,
we gotta do a de-cleanse here, purge, and you know what? I will say, a couple weeks in the new year, and I got a good feeling about it, man. I feel like we're turning this ship around here. Things are good.
Yeah.
I got an optimistic opportunity, and I'm feeling positive. You know, we got a blank slate, and you can do anything with it.
Let's go.
Let's go, man.
26 is our year, man.
26 is our year, and frame
you're
perfect.
Make your movie.
Oh yeah, we'll make the movie. We're gonna make it. Everyone's gonna make it. You're gonna make it, listener.
You're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna make it. It's okay.
We're all gonna make it.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, I don't know, man.
That our news. That's everything.
I don't know, man. We slacked on highlights. We slacked on headlines.
There's no. It's January.
There wasn't
Nothing
much.
happens.
It's January. Yeah.
Nothing happens in January.
There was the Game Awards and then Christmas and nothing. You know. So I think maybe we could talk a little bit about maybe what we're looking forward to. What do we want out of 26? You know, big, anticipated games maybe.
Or were there ones that are? I feel like I highlighted literally every single one of.
I think we probably did. Actually, so maybe we.
For you, do you have any other ones that you're looking forward to that we didn't have on there? Because I feel like I got one or two that are on the wish list there that I was looking forward to. Like Dark Heresy is top of the list for me. Romeo is a Dead Man. I'm really, really looking forward to the new Suda 51 game. I think that looks tremendous. They've made a big point to say how no AI is used in the creation of it on that subject. So I think that's going to be amazing. Avatar Legends, the fighting game. I think that looks tremendous.
Oh, that does look dope. Yeah.
That has quickly become established among the FGC as probably the next most interesting fighting game. People seem to be liking it more than Tokan, so I think that's going to be really, really cool. I mean, gosh, what else? I think I highlighted a game to you earlier today. What was that called again? I'm blanking on it. I must have sent that on Facebook, right? It was called Replaced, right? Replaced looks so good.
Yes, that looks amazing.
The Last Night spiritual successor for that game that never came out. The top comments are all like, "This is the last night we didn't get," and I'm like, "Yeah, well, we'll see if we actually get this one." But it looks cool. Very excited for that.
Great. It looks great. Yeah, it has that exact same art style, and it looks really cool. Yeah, I'm into it. Actually, I guess I don't. You kind of did highlight most of everything, the big ones. So,
I mean,
I don't know. There's stuff to look forward to.
We got some good stuff on the horizon.
We do.
For sure.
I'm most keen, I think, for Resident Evil for sure.
Yep.
But I'm really keen on those Total War games.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean that.
I mean, any Warhammer property at this point, I will pretty much latch my teeth onto. So I'm all in.
Yeah.
We got a new season of Guilty Gear Strive around the corner with 2.0, whatever that entails. I'm pretty excited for whatever that means.
Yeah, we got to play some more Guilty Gear.
I love Guilty Gear. We got the new Onimusha coming out. That looks amazing. I got to finish my Onimusha 1 playthrough. But yeah, like Capcom's cooking there. Yeah, they're making that.
That's huge.
Diesel Knights, the Titanfall spiritual
Diesel
successor.
Knights, the indie one. That's happening this year? There's no way.
I don't. They said the release date is TBA, but the guy is putting out consistent progress updates, and it looks so good.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be so dope.
Another cool one I'm looking forward to is called XE Killer, which looks like a cowboy futuristic western where you play as like a cyborg bounty hunter in a post-apocalypse thing. It's pretty indie and pretty rough right now, but I thought the aesthetic looked pretty cool, and it's gotten some highlights. It's pretty much that scene from Blade Runner 2049 where Kay is walking through the really dusty, like red color graded area there.
That looked
That's like the whole aesthetic. So they're just making a whole game out of that moment.
I'm into that.
Yeah. So I'm really excited for that.
This does look cool.
Yeah. What else? Oh, you remember that game that I kept bringing up that was like, hey, remember that AI-generated thing that guy turned into? OMW was the name of the AI-generated thing. The official game that has been like created based on that idea is called Shores of Valethar, and it looks great. It is by the On My Way game studio, so they did end up using that idea to create this game and make it a reality from what it looks like. So Shores of Valethar is a real game, and if any of you AI bros were looking for a win for using one of these to actually create a concept, I guess this is sort of something they used to conceive the idea, and then now people are making the actual work happen to make it into a real video game that you can play with your hands.
It does look cool.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah. Looks like those old Elder Scrolls games.
Right? Yeah, very much. Yeah, it's very like pixel art style. There was another cool game. I know the dev was getting some hate for her recently, which looked totally unwarranted because I saw this and it looked awesome. It's called Lunacid, and this is actually out right now, so maybe this is not an upcoming game, but I was just going through my wish list there of upcoming things, and I wanted to mention this because it looks fucking sick. But if you like King's Field, like the OG FromSoft games, this is like a dungeon crawler like those OG Kingsfield games, and I know the dev was just getting like totally harassed, which I was like, what the fuck, like this game looks amazing. So if you're looking for like one of those old style dungeon crawlers, this looked really cool, and I would strongly recommend it.
What is it called?
It's called a Lunacid. Luna Cid, SCID.
Lunacid.
But yeah, very Kingsfield inspired. So and not a whole lot of games doing that kind of thing, which I thought was cool.
And of course, man, I think also this is definitely in the top ones, Saros.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And that's coming out soon, I think.
Well, it got delayed a little. So
it did get delayed.
I think it's April now, if I'm not mistaken.
It is April.
Yeah.
It is April.
So that sucks, but say Levy.
That's going to be awesome, no doubt.
I think we got a good year lined up. I think the only place that's fucking lacking right now is Nintendo. What the fuck?
That's so true. Nintendo doesn't have anything cooking, do they? Maybe we're gonna get a direct soon, but
I would assume so, because otherwise there's no games for Switch 2 anymore.
There's actually like literally nothing.
I've played them all.
You've genuinely played all of them,
and I'm like, I paid $1,000 for this, dude.
Donkey Kong was pretty good.
Well, yeah, I could pay $30 for the Donkey Kong mode that lets me keep playing the game, essentially, and you can keep going back to. Kirby, I still have a lot to do in Kirby Air Riders, but I feel like I need a break from Metroid. I'm probably honestly going to play some Mega Man Battle Network, and Kirby Air Riders for sure, a lot more of that. But yeah, man, my Switch 2 is currently not looking good for the immediate horizon unless they go and announce something real fucking quick.
Dust.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I literally just finished Metroid Prime 4 like an hour ago, so I don't know if I can be like, wow, my Switch 2 is dead.
Piece of shit, come on.
But yeah, anyway, they do have to do something, because otherwise I'm a little like, guys, what the fuck? What are we doing here?
True enough, eh? I didn't even think about that. You see, you feel this because you bought a Switch too. You're like,
well, yeah, and I want to have something to look forward to, but like currently there's like no Switch 2 game on the horizon where I'm like, I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I'm like racking my brain. I'm like, is there?
There's genuinely there's nothing.
Mario Tennis? I'd like fuck me.
There's got to be an announcement then on the horizon. I mean, God willing. You know?
One would hope, but it's like I can't even imagine what they would announce other than like new 3D Mario, maybe a new Zelda, which is they've implied another Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild one.
That would be so disappointing.
That's what they've said.
I would hate that. I would really hate that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're kind of tapped out at this point. You're in the clear, man. You backed the right horse, it seems.
Well, yeah. Honest, at this point, there really does not seem to be any. I mean, I want to play Donkey Kong, but
Donkey Kong's fun.
Do I want to spend? How much is it now? $600?
I think it's like probably like $800 after. Oh no, I guess it'd be like a little less than that. That was the version with Mario Kart was $800.
Is it that much for Switch 2?
Well, I think it's $650 for the $699, and then the
$699 for
I think it's $699.
Holy fuck!
Right? Am I mistaken?
I have to look this up now. I don't know.
I don't know what the base, because
The Mario Kart bundle is also no longer available. It is, I think it is, right?
It's $699 with the bundle.
With the bundle.
Yeah.
Okay, $629 for the base one. It looks like.
Man, that's still a lot, though.
It's a lot of money.
That's still a lot. I mean, because I just don't know, man. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I kind of have come to a point where I really don't like Nintendo anymore. Like,
I mean, I really am trying to make it work. We have a very tenuous relationship at best, and I'm trying to see the best light, and I'm trying to have fun with it, but they're making it hard, and they're raising the price, and then I feel like, you know, as someone who plays a lot of these games, I haven't 100%ed Kirby Air Riders or Donkey Kong yet, and I still have a lot left to do in them, but at the same time, I feel like there's not enough games that are designed to keep me perpetually engaged over a long period of time. They're very like one-offs, which I like and dislike for, you know, obvious reasons. Like, I like having a quick one-off game I can enjoy and be done with, but at the same time, I'm also looking for games that I can keep coming back to and continue to enjoy over time. And it's like, not really, you know, the fact that they tied that mode behind a DLC in Donkey Kong, and I'm just sort of like waiting for a lot of like Switch 1 games to get updated to the Switch 2, like the Xenoblade games, and Animal Crossing is getting a Switch 2 update later this month, I know. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. There's like good things that I have already that I own that I'll be able to upgrade for, you know, $5 to $20, I would assume, to get the new content for those things that I like. That's kind of what I knew I was signing on for, but at the same time, I definitely expected I was going to get consistent video games released for it. So I'm a little nervous with the horizon looking completely empty as we go into a new year, because I can't imagine that looks good on a fiscal report, right, for those guys.
Yeah, well, that too. Yeah, exactly. I mean, or the Switch to gangbusters, but they need to keep the wheel going, right? The hamster wheel. So the content mill.
We'll see.
We'll see, man.
But shall we do a quick little roundup of some things we watched over the holidays, maybe?
Yeah, I don't. Either I forgot completely or I didn't watch anything, so I'm kind of,
Well, surely you have a Christmas movie you watch over the holidays. There's no way you're telling me you don't watch a Christmas movie on the holidays. Anything. A Wonderful Life, you know, I don't know, Muppets Christmas Carol, come on.
Well, okay, so, I mean, I actually don't think we watched a movie.
What? That's crazy.
I know. Well,
it's been like a month.
We don't do the Christmas thing, man. I don't know.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, a little different.
But although I will bring this up just because I think it's kind of cute, but there is a tradition amongst Russians, and my wife is Russian, to watch this particular movie, which is I've only ever watched this one bit from it. Well, this one like section of it, but it is admittedly kind of funny, and I do like, I forget what it's called, but it's like the one movie that like they always watch, like every Russian, and it's a funny moment where the whole bit is that the guy gets so blasted. It's an old Soviet movie, and the guy gets so blasted, and he ends up getting on the wrong plane. And then because all Soviet cities were like built the same, he gets in a taxi. He's like, "Take me to Blah Street," and there's this exact same street in the different city he lands in.
Okay, yeah.
And and literally the apartment looks exactly the same too, because all the commie blocks were also built the
identical,
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, like literally the same. And he gets in the elevator that looks the same, and he gets into the apartment that is not his apartment, but it looks exactly like his apartment. And so the whole bit is that, you know, he wakes up, like some lady finds a fucking stranger in her bed.
Is it like a feature length? Is it like a short film?
It's a whole movie. No, it's a whole ass movie. Yeah, it's a comedy. It's a whole ass comedy.
Damn. Like, okay. What's it called? You know?
Shit. I gotta.
Is it actually?
I don't know if the rest of the movie is that funny, but that one part actually is pretty funny.
Is it Christmas themed, or is it just like a tradition that it's watched?
It's a Christmas movie.
Okay.
I think it's a New Year's movie, and so New Year's is actually way more important to because it's Orthodox there, so they don't celebrate like the 25th of, you know, they still celebrate Orthodox Christmas, which is a different date, and it's a religious holiday. So their big thing is New Year's.
Interesting.
In Russia, and I'm only bringing it up because this is kind of like the traditional movie.
No, I'm super intrigued. Yeah. This is like actually way more interesting than like we watch Muppets Christmas Carol every year. So this is way out there. I love it.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to Russian. I'm gonna have to like piece it together here. I don't know.
Yeah, I have faith.
Because it's a Russian title, right? So I don't.
Well, here you piece it together. I'll go through a couple that I watch because we don't really have any sort of like go to, like we watch Die Hard every once in a while. But we decided that like we'd mix it up a little bit this year. So we watched Scrooged on Christmas Eve, which I'd never seen before, but that's Bill Murray at like his fucking unhinged, coked out best. And it's so weird and wacky and chaotic. And I always loved the Christmas Carol story, but it was a fun little like modern day mix on it that like had some good gags and fun cameos. And I thought it was a great addition to the repertoire as far as like a Christmas Carol story to have in your list of movies you can play on Christmas Eve. It was a great one. Got us all, you know, thoroughly in the spirit, and we were feeling it thoroughly. So that was great. And then a much more unexpected delight was Novocaine. Have you heard the Jack Quaid movie?
Oh, you know that? Yes, I've heard of that. Yeah, was it good?
It was so great. It is probably the new Die Hard, in my opinion.
No,
as far
it's
as like,
actually that good.
It was so much fun, and I love it because it's like it's a little over the top as far as like how gratuitous some of the violence and the gags go because he can't feel the pain. So they really take it to the like the umpteenth degree when you see him like going all the fuck out with no capacity to feel anything. And I was just like staring like wide-eyed and like, grinning ear to ear, and the rest of my family had varying degrees of acceptance with their stomach, I think. So it was a lot for some of them.
That bad. That's cool.
Overall, like my family really, really enjoyed it, and it was a very good like this is great for the whole family at Christmas time. So that was a great time. And Jack Quaid, I like liking him. I know he was in that companion movie this last year, and I was like, I almost don't want to see it because I don't want to see him be unlikable because he's so cute and charming and endearing, and he's so perfect in Novocaine. So I really liked what he was doing there. There's some fun gags, some fun little references that I was like, oh, we're doing this. They know their stuff here. This is all great. So it was a great addition to the repertoire.
Cool. I'll have to check it out.
It was good. I recommend it.
That does look fun. Yeah. Sweet.
And then what's it? You track it down?
I did find it.
What's it called?
Irony of Fate.
Irony of Fate. I'm jotting it down.
It is a 3-hour movie. I don't know if the whole movie's that good, to be honest, but it is. If you're at all curious,
76.
A very good. Like it's a very good look into like Soviet culture for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm intrigued for
like,
sure.
It literally starts with them in the sauna, in the banya, which is like a huge thing there, getting absolutely fucking shit faced.
Yeah,
in the sauna. And,
awesome.
That's what you do there. That's what you do.
Oh, they did a sequel as well.
Indeed.
In 2007, 30 years later.
It's like the movie.
That's
like,
crazy.
It's like on every channel. Like everybody watches it.
That's amazing. I gotta see this. If there's like this is the Russian Christmas movie, I want to know, or Russian New Year's movie rather.
New Year's,
yeah.
Which is basically, New Year's is their Christmas basically.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Sick like shout out for the irony of fate.
I know, that's a nice little
deep cut, man.
Yeah. That's my like. You never heard of the irony of fate, have you?
We get one. We all get one every podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, well, you've never heard.
Let me enlighten you.
Are you saying you've never heard?
Well, now. Yeah. I mean, I'm fortunate enough to have a Russian wife. So here you go. I'm in the culture. I'm in deep in the culture.
You've got benefits.
She doesn't like Stalker though, which is absolutely shameful.
That's crazy. It's the most Russian movie.
I know, but the thing is, okay, for Russians, well, for her at least, it's like they live that life. That's every day for them. So it's like super depressing. You get what I mean?
That was like, wow, where I thought you were going with that.
The depth of the human soul, the pain and suffering.
Oh my god!
But for Russian people, it's like, oh yeah, this is Tuesday. This is every day,
bro,
and it's sad.
Oh, that's nuts. That's not what I thought that was gonna be.
So that's why she doesn't like that stuff, man. It makes her
fair.
sad.
That's fair.
Yeah, I know.
It is a sad movie.
We are, We're snowflake Canadians. We're isolated. Where everything is peaceful and nice.
That's wow.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I need to appreciate the movie in a new perspective now.
Yeah.
I mean, even
I fucking love that movie. It's amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's so
amazing.
Good. It's it hits on every level for me. And every time I go in with sort of a new perspective and a new level of appreciation for it. So. That is now I'll have a new one as far as
that'll be fun.
The perspective of the Russian people,
the actual people. Yeah, I mean it comes from somewhere,
That's so fucking funny, dude.
Oh shit, yeah, it's rough.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, the other movie I watched over the Christmas break was Marty Supreme. Did you get a chance to see that?
Oh, I don't know what I'm not familiar.
Timothy Chalamet in A24 new movie about him being it's what I'm calling a fuck. What did I have with my letterbox review? Because it's by Josh Safdie, and it's one of his usual Uncut Gems, Good Time are his other two movies, and they're both what we would refer to as a comedy of errors in the sense that it's comedic the number of bad decisions and mistakes that get made over the course of the film to the point that you're like you can't just do anything other than smile and laugh as they entrench themselves deeper and deeper in their series of mistakes. So what did I call it exactly? It was the Safdie the Safdie spiraling stressor is my coined term for this new genre of movie.
Look at you go.
Because you see the spiral go down and down and down, and you just have to watch the car crash in slow motion, and you see every terrible decision that this ambitious, driven, sociopathic young man is willing to lie and cheat his way towards. And it's about table tennis, but it made me care so much. It was actually the most exciting movie I saw this year. I'd say Frankenstein's the best movie I saw, or rather last year, I guess. Frankenstein was the best movie of 2025. Marty Supreme was the most exciting movie of 2025. I was edge of my seat the whole time, and it's about table tennis, but it's not actually. It tricks you for the first 30 minutes into thinking it's going to be like a sports movie, and then it begins the usual sequence of devolving into sheer, utter fucking insanity while he tries to make his dream a reality. It's insane the depths to which he is willing to go to make it happen, and it was pretty amazing to watch.
That sounds way up my alley. That sounds great.
You'd love it, dude.
Makes me think of, maybe I'm off here, but what was that show called again?
Oh, Beef.
Road Rage.
Beef.
Beef.
It, very much the same sort of like, if you want to see, I don't know if have you seen Uncut Gems or Good Time?
I haven't actually.
Maybe start with those because those are probably available right now. And then if you're into both of those and you can enjoy them in like a home environment and not have a fucking panic attack, go see Marty Supreme in theaters, because it is just like one of those where it's like you see. It's just like you can't. It's so hard. It's like one of those movies you watch with like through your eyes, because it's like you see every bad choice.
Those are hard, though. Yeah, it's like the secondhand cringe kind of thing.
And it's just like, how can he keep making so many bad choices in a row? It's actually amazing. It's impressive to watch.
Did it hit? Was it awesome?
Oh, it's amazing. It's like I said, most exciting movie of the year. Like I was edge of my seat the whole time. Yeah, it's unbelievable how much energy and like. It was funny to hear Kevin O'Leary plays sort of a benefactor of Timothée Chalamet's character. He's like the one sort of like giving him some of opportunities, and there was a scene where he was saying that like, yeah, we did a scene like 20 times, and I told Josh Safdie, the director, that like, okay, I think we got it, and Josh Safdie said, are you a fucking director? Like, I think I fucking tell when we've got it. You do your fucking job as an actor, and I'll do my job as director, and I'll tell you when we've got the shot. You do your job, I'll do mine. And I'm like, you can tell this is a movie made by someone who has that level of ego, but is also willing to balance it with collaboration to make this thing a reality. Because I think Timothée Chalamet is one of the producers, and he practiced table tennis for 8 years to get as good as he does to be in the movie and doing the stunts themselves. And they're all done in like oneers. They're all like, you know, they start relatively tight and they usually push back over the course of a game and capture the whole of a game. And you see him play every game, and it's unbelievable how good he is at it. It's amazing.
Were they produce? Was this like 8 years in the making? Then?
Oh yeah,
like, seriously?
Yeah, dude. This has been his passion project. Like, he wants to make this movie like the kind of thing that people go and see in theaters, and it absolutely has that level of like passion behind it. So if you can see it in theaters, man, I strongly recommend it, because it was amazing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out, because like, you know, I'm not as in the weeds obviously as you are, but I was like, oh, there's nothing to watch right now, you know.
Oh, dude, it's so good. It came out Christmas Day, so
I did not. Yeah, so it's definitely in theaters for sure.
Yeah, it'll be around for a while longer, and as of right now, it's actually the only thing in my theaters.
That's crazy.
And it shows, man. Like, you're seeing him play the game at a level that I have never seen anyone play table tennis at before, and it's fucking him. There's no stunt double. They do some cuts for like some of the crazy trick shots, but for the most part, you're watching the games play out in real time.
That's amazing. That's insane. I mean, for that alone, I'm interested. That's so cool.
It's unbelievable. So like, I strongly recommend it.
Killer. That's awesome. And so I'm just a little bit curious. I know we're, you know, maybe wrapping it up a little bit.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
What is this guy's deal? Like, who is this a real story? Or?
So it's loosely based on a real table tennis player. I'm trying to remember the game. It is Marty something. It's not Marty Mauser as per the movie, but Marty Supreme minus AI. Inspiration is what I gotta pull up there, because I'm trying to remember the fellow's name there. He wrote a manifesto. It's Marty Reisman is the real table tennis player, and he wrote a book that I'm trying to recall the name of. But it's quite a lengthy. It's called The Money Player: The Confessions of America's Greatest Table Tennis Champion and Hustler. So based on this book, they wrote these breakdowns here, but they take some pretty impressive liberties as far as like making it way dramatized. Like, for example, he develops quite an intense rivalry. It's set in 55, if I'm not mistaken, and I think it's like right after they lift the ban on travel between Japan and the United States. So his rival is like this Japanese guy who, minor spoilers, lost his hearing in the war, and as a result, he's like learned the rhythm of the game, and he's like way better. And it's pretty amazing to see these guys just duking it out on the field. But then, like I said, it kind of tricks you for the first 30 minutes into thinking it's going to be a sports movie, and then things just start going off the fucking walls insane. And it's unbelievable to watch. So if you like those kind of like uncut gems, Good Time, it's very much like that. And I love these movies of his. So he is clearly one of the top talents of our generation. I think these are one of my favorite genres. The SSS, the Safety Spiraling Stressor.
Ooh, he's zippy. He's got the quips. He's on the ball. Shit, man.
Worth checking out.
Cool. That's a hot one. Thank you. I'm that one looks pretty dope. I want to check it out.
Yeah, I think you and Anna would probably enjoy it if you guys are looking for something to go to the theater for.
Man, well, Anna, it's really hit and miss. It's hard to say, but I hope
it's pretty like
it's a reason to get out of the theater. So we'll
exactly, yeah. And it's just it's an entertaining movie no matter how you slice it. But I think I'll be curious to hear. Cause yeah, like the game, the movie is very, because so little of it actually revolves around table tennis. When it delivers its message, it hits you over the head so hard in the best way possible. It's not overbearing, but it like really tries to spell it out for you at the very end. It's like you thought this movie was going to be about this, but it was actually about this. And I would love to hear Anna's take on what the big kicker is. So that'd be fun to hear.
All right. Well, I gotta see it now. I do.
It's good.
Probably check it out on the weekend then. It's pretty dope. Cool.
But yeah, that's that. And then last thing I wanted to cover was Fallout TV show is back, and it's a fucking New Vegas season.
I did watch some of that. I watched the first 2 episodes.
What do you think?
Hey man, the Big Iron shit.
Big Iron sequence.
Open
it up with Big Iron.
I popped off.
I was losing it. I was losing it.
That was so awesome.
And it was good. It was really good.
It was good. Yeah, man. I mean, look, that's how you do fan service, okay? It was sick. It was like, oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. Oh, we're doing it.
That being said, I think there's a part, and it's not in episode 2. I think it must be in episode 3. Maybe it is 2. When they show the destruction of Shady Sands, the flashback to it. Do you remember that? Because there's like the dude drags the bomb and he's saying the fucking line, and he's doing patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Yes.
And he's saying the line over and over again. I'm like, okay, like I get it. And then they chalk it up to like it's House's mind control device, and I was like, all right, sure. It's just there's a fight. You gotta temper it with the fan service like a little bit. I thought that was. I know we all know it's a meme line, but at the same time, I'm like, go easy on it. I couldn't believe they were just like saying it over and over and over again. It was like, that is crazy that you're delivering on that. But sure.
Yeah.
And then also House, I don't know, like making him an idiot. I have kind of mixed feelings on that. Like he is simultaneously like the most brilliant mind, but he's also like inciting a fight with a blue collar worker in the back lot of a bar to like hopefully get a test of the home or the mind reading device. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there's some questionable.
Curious.
Not my favorite characterization of like
weird characterization. I agree.
Yeah.
That was strange. It's like I feel like he wouldn't stoop that low. Right?
Yeah, I would agree. He'd be above it. He would send someone. Yeah. He'd have an armed personnel. You know, I don't know. It just felt like he was like just making him dumb is like doesn't feel good. But I won't spoil too much for the next episodes. But I actually really like what they did with Caesar's Legion. I thought they've done a great job with them. And then I know episode 4 just came out, and I haven't seen it yet, but I believe the Kings do show up. So I think we're having a full New Vegas season, and I'm here for it. I love it.
Oh, the Kings too. We're cooking.
We're so back.
I love it. They're just going for it. Yeah,
it's all awesome. The wacky shit. I want to see it. I want to see it all.
Oh my god, I'm into it. Yeah, I mean, kicking off with Big Iron was huge.
It set the tone for sure.
Forgive me. I don't. My memory of New Vegas is not great. You know, but is the mind control thing in New Vegas too?
No.
This is a whole thing?
This is a whole. Okay. Yeah, this is TV. I don't know what's going on there. It's weirding me out.
Yeah, because I don't know. I'm not really totally on board with that shit yet. I mean,
I'm with you. And seeing Kyle MacLachlan just like.
But that was like, what are you doing?
I feel very strange about that whole plot line. It's not my favorite thing, and it feels very like, I don't know. You saw the one where he's sort of experimenting on like the rats and stuff like that. On
the rats, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like he doesn't seem to be adjusting his formula at all. Maybe it's happening off camera.
He's just like killing rats. Like, what are you doing?
And he keeps doing it like expecting things to change. But it's the same thing every time.
And he's just reaction.
Like, oh, go get a new one.
Well,
one by one, and I'm like, this is so weird and quirky, and I just it felt a little off. I would agree.
That was 100% my. I was like,
that's so funny. You felt yeah, that's good.
It's the definition of insanity, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
Just keep trying.
What? Why are you just killing rats? Like, what are you doing? Like, what is happening?
It's very strange. That being said, I think that the Ghoul and Lucy have had a great dynamic so far. I think they've got a fun back and forth.
I like it. Lucy's
it's
so great.
Lucy's fantastic, and I will say that
such a nice, counterbalance. It works so well.
They're perfect. They're like the yin and yang. And then with us entering a season full of rapist slavers, it's nice to have they handle it in a very tactful way that glosses over it, because I was like, Jesus Christ, like this could be a real tonal dissonance with like Caesar's Legion and the sort of like fun light tone of the show up till this point with bits of the macabre, but overall it's been very light. But they actually handle it like masterfully, and I was like, thank God, because like they could have gone in a pretty nasty direction there. So I've been loving the way they've handled it so far. I think the way that they address the ending of New Vegas, while also being like, this is kind of a way that we could follow up on things without committing too hard to any one particular ending, feels pretty good to me. They address the state of the NCR, the state of the Legion. They haven't got too much into House. But like I'm sort of happy with the way they're tackling it without stepping on too many toes and still giving us like a juicy picture into the world of what's happening I think it's like 20 years after the events of New Vegas, if I'm not mistaken, something like that.
Or was it after?
Yeah.
So the New Vegas is canon, the ending.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think they say that it's the NCR drives. It's like an NCR canon ending, and then sure enough, it was a mistake to take Hoover Dam, and they spread themselves too thin, and they're actually like at the absolute fucking brink by the time that you stumble upon them in the TV show. I mean, like, minor spoilers for the Caesar's Legion, but it's sort of a number of impersonators that, like, once again have followed in this, like, the same semblance of the one from the game there. They saw the idea of, a totalitarian, authoritarian, fascist Rome, and they have sort of, like, adhered to that ideal, but there's no, like, it's just a bunch of guys playing dress-up, essentially. It's pretty good. I thought it was a solid way to tackle it.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, it's been fun so far.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Watch some more of that there. I think there's probably 8 episodes, I would assume, or I don't remember how many there were in the first one, but we'll see.
Video game adaptations is the way to go, it seems.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Can't wait for the new Silent Hill movie.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. It looks so rough.
It does not look good. It does not look good in the slightest. Shall we take a letter then?
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah. If you want to send a letter for this brand new season of Frame Perfect, Season 4, baby, send it to 2frame2perfect@gmail.com. That's 2frame2perfect@gmail.com. And those are numbers, just to make it clear, you dingus. This one's from our boy Wolfie. He's always hitting us up. We love it. Thanks, man. It's kind of a silly one. What do you think the fate of Leon is in Requiem?
The fate.
Do you think they'll kill him?
No fucking way, man.
He's 49.
I'm not gonna kill him off. Well, you think he's too old?
Well, for what it's worth,
be a geriatric and kicking ass.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
But I guess more to my point is, no woman in Resident Evil has ever survived over 50. They just cease to exist. They phase out of existence. We've never seen a Resident Evil female protagonist grow up over the age of 50.
Maybe they're cooked.
Maybe they just cease to. It's like their DNA just crumbles. Their zombie-resistant DNA just like fucking fades away like dust.
Well, they stopped being hot, so they can't be in the game anymore.
That's exactly it.
The hotness factor, they're completely sustained by how sexy they are. So
they're gonna keep Leon going until he can't be hot, I think. So I think we probably got like at least another They'll do like a senior
he'll be like
Leon.
a jacked 7. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, 69-year-old Leon is what. That's when they'll kill him.
He'll be more of a zombie than the zombies, and he'll be a husk.
He'll be a fucking monster. Yeah, like he would actually be so fucked up.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, fighting zombies for what? He started when he was 21. So that would be, if he's 79, that'd be 68 years of fighting zombies.
Buddy needs a fucking break.
Give the man a vacation. Give a man an Ada. You know, let him have a fucking breather.
Yeah. What is the fate of Leon? I don't know, man.
He will never fuck.
Hopefully,
he will never score. He will never score. Let's get that out of the way right now.
Right.
Am I wrong?
Nah, he never will. He's too good for that. He's too cool for that.
We've passed the point in the timeline at which he would have married Claire, and he still hasn't gotten with Ada. So, like, it's over.
Maybe this is what it's like when you have wizard powers.
That's
what Leon is.
That's what you gave me the ability to roundhouse kick people.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my God, Leon is a modern day wizard.
He's an actual wizard. He's ascended. That's why he's so base.
Shit. That's pretty amazing.
I know. We could have been someone, you know.
That's what I would look like right now. I'm 29. Stupid me. Could have been a wizard.
You blew it, dude.
Foolish.
Could have been Leon. You could have been Leon, bro. Like, jeez.
Yeah, I mean, like, realistically, when would he have scored? When? Never. He's been fighting zombies since he was 21 years old.
He doesn't have time for that, man.
You see him in 6, and he's so grizzled and edgy that there's no way he has scored.
Or maybe that's what being a wizard does to you.
What, turns you into grizzled and edgy?
That's why he's so mad.
That's it, yeah.
That's why he's so fucking mad.
I don't know, man. I hope that if they kill him in this one, I'd actually be pissed, I think.
That would be crazy. Well, one, I don't think they'd do it because, you know,
cowards.
He's the breadwinner, but also
he is the breadwinner for the franchise.
Yeah,
it's like in case of emergency, smash glass with Leon. Yeah.
I mean, or it'll be like a fucking, you know, a Kazu situation, man, or no, Heihachi. You'll get thrown into freaking lava. It doesn't matter, dude. They'll bring that guy back.
I mean, no matter what. Yeah, exactly. He will come back. No matter. He's like, you know, he'll fall off. You know, I'm calling it now. RE9, he will sacrifice himself to save Grace, but he will not die on camera. He'll like fall into like a bottomless pit, like the Emperor or some shit. You know,
100%. Yeah.
Like he is going over
somehow,
but it's gonna, and then the post-credit scene is gonna be like, damn, guess I'm not getting that overtime. Loads the fucking what is it? Not PPK. What has he got?
I don't know.
You know, the 9mm. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
9mm.
The RE2
9
one.
millimeter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I hope the fate is that he does some cool shit, and you know,
he's gonna do the coolest shit ever. Let's be real. Like they're gonna escalate it even from 6. I think.
You think so?
I think. Well, I mean, 6 is like you kind of actually it becomes so over the top that anything that he does loses any gravity. So I think that it'll actually work really good with Grace to contrast him to be a more grounded protagonist, because I think anything that he does in a more realistic and grounded setting will have more weight than him doing backflips over like zombie T-Rexes. Like if you coincide that with a truly emotional beat where like, you know, Grace is getting like tortured or whatever and Leon busts down the door with the chainsaw or like some shit like that, it's gonna hit way harder than anything in 6 will, I think. So I have faith they'll kill it.
Yeah, man. I wonder how they're gonna balance this. You know, like, you know, the more, let's say, RE7-esque, you know, Grace sections plus action. Like, because those are 2 different settings. Like, if we're thinking, like, RE4, like, I don't know how those 2 can reconcile.
I know.
Because it's, like, it's just, like, such a different, you know, like, RE4, he's fucking roundhouse kicking Ganados and, like, you know, murdering villages and shit. Busting heads, and it's like, that doesn't, like, where in the setting does that happen versus the slow crawls through hallways and.
Apparently, according to RE9, it's right next door. He's doing
It's
that
just
over
like
there.
he's like the building over there. It's just fucking.
And Grace is in here. You're playing RE7, and he's playing RE4.
He's playing. That'd be freaking crazy. But honestly, I could see
literally how
Capcom
it's
would
always
do that.
been. Like,
Yeah, that's actually.
You have the normal people who are playing survival horror, and then you've got the Leons and the Chris's who are punching boulders and roundhouse kicking T-Rexes. Like that's the duality of Resident Evil.
It's gonna be an RE8 like Carnival-esque shit. Probably.
I think they're gonna keep it more grounded. I think they know where that went awry. I think 8 was too far in that direction.
I hope
and
so.
I actually hadn't considered the notion until like I brought it up earlier about like they actually might do split campaigns again, because I think it would actually really fuck up the pacing to do like here is a long Grace segment and now you're no longer playing as Grace but you're playing as Leon.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think the pacing would be great for that.
Yeah, I think it would really it would take you out of both, and like
the split campaign would be really good.
Yeah, getting thrown back into Grace and be like, do I have the same items that I had from before I swapped over? Keeping track of 2 tabs of items, I don't think it would work. So I hope they do like choose the Leon campaign, choose the Grace campaign.
Yeah, that would be dope.
We'll see.
That'd be cool. Well,
yeah. And I hope he gets his Asian waifu finally in the end.
Fate of Leon that we want.
I would actually be like,
that's the one we
tears
want.
Of joy. If like Ada retires,
they walk off into the sunset. He gets his bitches.
I can't imagine a better ending for him. Like he deserves it more than anyone, and he will never get it.
He's fought long enough.
He's 49. Let him have his ending.
Let him have it.
Like anything at this point.
That would be the ending. That would be a dope ending, actually.
And, like that he hands the mantle down, like he gives the fucking RE2 gun over to Grace and says, you need to be the Resident Evil now.
You're Grace Resident Evil. You have become Grace or Evil.
Or no, he just gives it the gun, and then a random woman on the street says, what's your name? And she says, Grace. Grace Resident Evil. Grace Kennedy.
Cut to RE10 drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the subtitle.
All right. That's Spring Perfect, baby. We're back.
Hell yeah. 26, baby. Big year. Pew, pew, pew. Big year 26.
See you next time.
Come back for more.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.